Hello guys, gals and pals, and welcome to Nat Fun Presents City of Iron, a show where I sit down with my favourite people and we play Dungeons and Dragons. I am your Dungeon Master Khyle Sayer, and with me we have the inventive Amy Blunden.
Hello. You're finally getting my name right.
I'm doing so well, I'm so proud of myself.
You said blundered last time, I think.
No, I did it perfectly. You all shush.
You still stumbled on that last
You all shush. The ingenious Holly Craggs.
Hey.
Yeah. The imaginary Tommy Pastrami.
I knew I didn't exist.
Tommy Pastrami.
Pastrami. I thought pastrami and I was like, that doesn't rhyme with Tommy, so pastrami. Tommy Biscotti. Oh, that would have been better. Rewind.
late.
Tommy Biscotti.
Too late.
And the Isn't He Dreamy? Christian Lewes.
You've called him dreamy before.
Have I?
Yes.
Yeah, he keeps on trying to compliment me in weird ways, where it just keeps on,
It'll
it keeps on
work one day.
happening like
It's
in a
always a
different way
question.
every time.
Reply to my messages, man.
I have.
Not
Get the point.
I'm not interested. So before we continue, firstly, a big thank you to Phoenix Forge for their wonderful dice, for their wonderful pins. We love them. Everything is incredible. Look at these. You probably can't see them properly, but they're so sparkly, so beautiful.
Tiny pin on my neck.
Tiny pin! Go check out the
I'm
website,
gonna put it on.
phoenixforge.com, and if you want to purchase anything, you can type in the code NATFUN10, all capitals, all one word, NATFUN10, for 10% off your order. We would also like to say a big thank you to PODDSTERS and their amazing studio and all the work they do for us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Thank you for putting in the time. We love you guys. So.
The Maggot Man.
The Maggot Man.
Or whatever. Yeah, man. Sure.
We'll see. But where we last left our terrified researchers, they were in the Crystal Library. What? Don't look at me like that.
Researchers?
Researchers, you were doing research. You were in the Crystal Library.
He's not wrong.
I was.
He's not wrong.
I was gonna argue, and then I just.
And then you were like, no, Kyle remembers things.
Kyle's right once in a blue moon.
It happens. You were in the Crystal Library doing some research on whatever could be going on, as well as hiding and resting and all that kind of thing. Barb made a new friend.
Come on.
Made a new friend. Yeah. Aww.
I got his address.
You did.
I hope he doesn't die.
That's always the hope with D&D. But you learned some secrets, some beautiful, interesting things.
So much. Oh my gosh.
You panicked about where this artifact may be going, but decided you still had to go ahead. You managed to basically parachute down to the Undercity.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. You managed
Hell
to,
yeah.
So you decided just to hire
Bruh.
parachute and go down. You made your way to the Golden Mile to find Gumi, where I've realised don't let your players bully you because he wasn't in the Golden Mile. He was in the northwestern slums.
The Pleasure District. What's a golden mile?
The Pleasure District. The Golden Mile was in the Pleasure
You
District.
still can't get it right.
I hate all of you.
We
don't
have to try.
You
He
still went
gaslights
to the wrong
himself.
location. Anyway, luckily he lives in a bus, so I guess you spotted that he'd moved and then
Yes.
went to the Pleasure District.
I mean, it tracks.
it tracks.
It's canon.
Yeah.
It does have
So-
tracks.
It does make
it's
sense.
A bus.
He's a crime lord that has to move around from location to location because he's always like
He's
hunted
always like,
or
ooh,
something.
the fuzz that don't exist in
Can
the
you do
Undercity.
it in his voice like that? What you just said?
Oh, the fuzz! At which point, you decided, is it worth giving it to Gumi after May deciding you might not give it to him?
Is it worth giving it to Gumi, Kyle?
Always worth giving
Come on,
it
Kyle,
to
give
Gumi.
it to Gumi.
Oh, yes. He decided to close the bus doors on two of you and detonate a dead man switch whereby you realized the walls of his bus home office porn studio.
He didn't detonate it though.
He didn't, but he pushed the button to the dead man switch whereby the walls started beeping.
Yeah.
You decided, let's maybe not do that.
Yeah.
Gave the artifact to Gumi and then carried on your way trying to figure out what to do next.
But he did feel bad.
He did feel very bad.
He did.
Hey, he's allowed to have friends, but business is business. While you guys were wandering, trying to figure out what to do next, you heard a horrific scream from a nearby alleyway, ran down and discovered the next potential victim of the Maggot Man. And this is where we jump right back in. There is a dwarf woman, her arm is shattered, like to the point where bone is sticking through the arm. She is like pushing herself away, screaming, half dazed, as this large hulking figure in like rags and a cloak, just like striding towards her. What do you guys do?
Hey, you! Stop! What are you doing? Don't do that!
It immediately turns to look at you. Make a perception check.
How tall is this thing?
It's hunched over. It's about 7 foot tall.
A little bit taller than me.
13.
Oh yeah, we're pretty tall.
Yeah.
13. It happens so quick you don't really get a good look at it, but you see a horrified, twisted visage. You see one arm that is like huge and hairy, like gorilla style, incredibly long. You see another that is much smaller, kind of purplish, has, instead of 5 fingers, has 4 really long nails. You see, like, there's kind of a hood over it, which is just tattered. And you see like weird bits of flesh kind of hanging down where its face should be, and spittle, just like long, thick, purplish, like just streaking down.
Oh.
As it kind of hunched, looks over at you, just and just starts running towards all of you. Roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Wait, I gotta take my dice.
I knew I should have come out swinging.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really good.
12.
10.
22.
21. Probably the best initiative I've ever rolled in my life.
Yeah, no, I wasted
That is
it.
pretty good. Right, this large hulking figure is bounding towards you, using one arm to like propel itself forward like gorilla, like with the other kind of just drags behind it loosely. First in the initiative, it is Grimes. Grimes, what are you doing?
It's coming to attack us, right?
It's running right at you.
Cool. I need time to think of stuff. I'm gonna dissonant whisper. It's you must make a wisdom saving throw, and if you do, if you fail, you have to move away.
What's the damage type?
3d6 psychic.
Cool. DC?
I think it was, yes, it's 14.
He saves.
Damn it.
So half damage?
Yes. So I roll
3d6, half it. And he doesn't run away.
a 6, a 3, and a 2.
So 11, half to 5.
I must say, it's a good thing that you're good at math.
Yeah.
And quick, because
Not me.
not me.
Not me.
Not me. Not us.
What do you say as you dissonant whispers him to try and fear him with voices?
I came up with a rhyme, actually. You're pretty snuggly for someone so ugly.
That's not bad.
That's actually pretty good. You see, his head kind of shakes a weird angle as if it hit its brain in some way. Doesn't seem to do as much as you expected. Anything else for your turn?
We've all long rested.
You've
Yes.
all long rested, and you
Cool.
guys are kind of all in this tight alleyway right now.
Wonderful. Out of fear of the thing running at me, being like, whoops, whoa, what the heck is that? I'm gonna give Draxus Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grimes.
You're welcome.
Confetti comes down over you.
Yes, because that's a bonus action.
That is, and that means Draxos, it is now your turn.
Yes.
Okay, well first I'm gonna start off with Daunting Roar.
Beautiful.
So I see this great big lanky, mangled.
No, it's very maybe disformed level muscular. Like one of its arms is so swollen, and covered in fur, almost like a gorilla kind of arm. It's got quite thick legs. It clearly has a massive hump on it. It's only got one small arm that is now kind of trailing behind it. It's quite big. It's not small.
Guaranteed someone made this in a lab or something. Anyway, right. I'm gonna do Daunting Roar right at it, which is the DC of 12.
What's the saving throw? Wisdom.
Yes, Wisdom.
Okay, it fails.
Okay, so they become frightened until the end of your next turn.
Cool, it can't get any closer to you, and it has disadvantage to attack.
Sweet.
Sticking with Drax.
Yeah. It immediately kind of stops. You can see it's almost animalistic. The hood kind of lifts its head up, and the hood kind of half falls over it. You see it's got one eye that is jet black. Another one is large, kind of swollen, looks yellow and bloodshot. You see part of its head looks kind of bear goblin-like, and the other half is purple. All the hair has fallen off, is enlarged, and is a grayish purple.
The fuck is this?
You also see where its mouth and lips would be, almost like the lips have melted. It has tendrils of flesh kind of half covering it that just kind of dangle uselessly.
Tendrils like tentacles?
but not tentacles.
Oh,
Like,
just-
they're not moving or anything. It looks
just like bits of flesh.
as if someone took your lip and like it was clay and just kind of pulled it down like loads of sections like that. You can see half a twisted smile.
Right. Okay. Well, that was my bonus action.
Yeah.
How far away am I from it?
At this point, like 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, I'm gonna use my longbow, I think.
Yeah?
My longbow, which is my rifle.
You pull out this
So yeah,
gun.
pull it out like a brick thing.
Yeah.
Like push like two like buttons in it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just goes "Ptung,"
Yeah, it
and
kinda
like bring out
extends
a
out
rifle
real quick.
And I'm gonna roll 1d8, which I
You gotta roll
always
hit first.
Oh fuck, that's right. I always forget that. It's been a while
This
since
is like
combat.
episode 10.
Yeah.
Did I roll?
Yours is a spell, you're fine.
Okay, I'm fine. I forgot how D&D works.
That's okay.
Literally, yes.
I've never
I've completely forgotten now. What do I add to
20,
my...
add dex bonus plus proficiency.
Yes, okay. Dex.
Professionals, by the way.
Yeah, well, professionals, sure. Plus 5, that's 14.
14 hits.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, wait.
Bardic.
You can't add bardic to damage.
No, that's right. I forgot.
But I can re-roll because of great weapon fighting. Or is that only for melee weapons?
I believe that's only that's two-handed melee weapons.
Yeah, melee weapons. Okay, well, that sucks. And then, so that's, it's a 3. I rolled a 1. Yeah.
Yummy.
You fire this bullet, and you think you direct hit, but you see almost it kind of like concentrates for a second, and the bullet starts slowing down. It still strikes it, but not nearly as much damage. And then like this weird, thick, black, almost like tar blood kind of starts pooling out of it a little bit.
That is my turn, yes.
Wonderful. It is now the creature's turn. It kind of like, you see its whole body kind of tenses, and suddenly like it kind of coughs, and a couple maggots kind of fall out with a globule of spittle. And then suddenly just looks and... Everybody, I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
No!
Oh, no.
Where's my dope?
Well, I got a nat 1.
Amy, me too.
2 nat ones.
I get plus
What
1
the fuck?
Not me.
because I'm smart.
Okay, so we're gonna go around.
Jeez. 5.
15.
10.
I don't think I have any. Yeah, you said intelligence?
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. No, it's just a 1, dude.
You're the bronze, not the brains.
It's just a 1.
Yeah, and I'm meant to be the brains, and evidently not.
You left
All
him
of the
with
fear
feelings.
I've been holding inside my like dining room just floods out, and now I am panicked.
That's
So,
crazy how it's 2 1s.
The only one who saved is Kai.
Oh, God.
You will see as the thing shakes, this wave of just energy strikes all of you, hitting your brains. Like the walls around you in this tiny little alleyway are like shredded, like this massive blast of psychic energy. You take 5 points of damage, of psychic damage, and aren't stunned.
Oh.
The rest of you take 10 points of psychic damage and are stunned for this round, as you get hit by a lesser mind blast.
Mind blast.
Mind blast.
Do we get our hit points back at the end of the round?
No. No, you feel like this was you don't even. It was just this thing was so strong it almost like shredded the air with its brain, and you can feel your brains like shaken in your skulls. You guys are all reeling. You all thrown back a little bit as this thing just it can't get any closer until the end of turn. So it just kind of stands and just blasts all of it. That's its turn because it cannot do anything else. Barbara, you're stunned.
Yeah, so what can I do?
Nothing. At the end of your turn, you lose the stun condition. Kai, it is your turn.
Great. So we all took 5 points of damage.
They took 10. You took 5 because you saved.
Oh.
You're not stunned. You're the
And I'm
only
not
one who
st-
can
and I can do
act.
something. Cool. I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Yeah.
I think maybe slightly. How far away is it from
Like
us?
20 feet from you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it. Oh,
Do it.
I know. I just need to work out where, because it's gonna. Can I assume it's probably gonna keep moving closer to us?
You can
now?
assume that.
Okay, then I'm gonna put it. I guess maybe 10 feet. So it's 20 feet, so I'm gonna put it.
Oh.
I want it to move because I'm assuming it's gonna keep
You want it
towards
to
us.
move into the space.
I want it to move through it, and it ends behind it. Does that make sense? Because I'm assuming it's going to come right up.
Yes.
I want it to...
You essentially are trying to put it 10 feet away from the first one of you, so if it runs at you, it goes through it, and then it has it behind
it will end still 5 feet
That
within
is
it.
very smart. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. You
Cool.
summon this ball of fire just in front of it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. I want to move away.
Yeah, you can step back a little bit.
Quite a ways away.
You can go 30 feet away.
Can I go 30 feet? Yeah, I'll probably do
you
that.
go 30 feet back. You kind of start push through. You push through all of your very stunned friends who are like on the floor, clutching their heads.
Yeah.
You're just like, I put a ball of fire there. That'll be fine.
that.
It can't move because it's afraid, right?
Correct. Until
Yeah.
the end of your turn.
Yeah.
The maggots that they're not gonna do. Can I? They're just on the ground, or I think they're gonna do anything.
This for free. The same as the ones you found in the body.
Okay.
They are pale. They're white. They are unmoving.
Okay.
It just kind of like coughs them up.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is all I'm gonna do.
Wonderful. Back to the top of the round. Grimes, you are stunned. End of your round, you lose the stun condition. Draxos,
End of my round. I am now not stunned.
you are now not stunned.
I still Jax.
This is the stun dance.
This is
apparently.
stun dance. Draxos, at the end of your round, you are no longer stunned.
Sweet.
That's everything.
Amazing.
And it loses the fear condition.
Yeah.
Now,
God fucking damn
it
it.
is the Maggots man's turn.
Maggots man.
on a 5 or 6, he gets his ability back. A 4, he does not.
Yay.
Haha, bitch.
That's fine. He's gonna run up to all of you. At me. Take this. Ah. Oh no. I've been maggoted.
We killed Kyle.
Oh. There's a rule 34 of that somewhere.
Kyle never said
It's gonna make 2 attacks
Stop.
on you, Draxos.
Me?
Yeah.
Is there
Oh, that one hit.
I feel like I'm taking psychic damage actively. Tommy, not Grimes.
And then
No,
Yeah,
me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing runs up to
Big
you,
oof.
grabs your head with its giant gorilla kind of style hand, which is freakishly long, by the way. It's technically not.
How
actually, no,
long is it?
About the length of its body. Like if it was standing upright, it would be hands could be dragging across the ground.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just grabs the top of your head, Draxos, and starts crushing.
Okay.
You feel the bones of your head starting to like squeak.
Okay. I want to use my parry ability.
Okay.
So parry, when another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction and expend 1 superiority die
Yes.
to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your superiority die plus my dex modifier.
Okay.
And my superiority die is a d8, I believe.
D8. So yeah, roll a D8, reduce this damage.
Dex is what? What's my dex? 4. Reduce it by 11.
You have a dex bonus of 4?
Correct.
What? You have a dex bonus of 4?
Yep. Oh no, sorry, 2. That's my save is 4. Sorry. So 9.
So you reduce the damage entirely.
Sweet.
As this thing tries to grab your head, you with your metal arm, psh, and you feel that this thing is, you see its arm is like misshapen and twisted where it's got extra muscle more than it should do, and it is strong. But your metal arm just kind of starts grinding. You see like light
You can hear like the
within it.
servos. Like,
Yeah. You see like lights within it start glowing and powering up as you're just holding this thing's hand. As the thing just gets closer, just spittle as like the bits of lip flesh kind of start moving, and while one half of its mouth is regular, like misshapen, like a smile, the other half, almost like a lamprey's maw, kind of starts opening up and starts trying to come towards you,
Oh god.
but made of teeth.
I don't like this thing.
Yeah, this thing is horrifying.
I love teeth.
Yeah.
Teeth are so cute.
That is
Teeth are
its
fine.
turn, I'm
Dexterity
afraid.
saving throw, please.
What? Oh,
the fire
yes,
thingamajig.
The fire thing. What's the DC?
14.
14. It meets it, so meets it, beats it, so it succeeds, so it takes half damage.
It looks like one of those like Super Mario
3.
flowers.
3. Okay, it takes 3 points of fire damage. Its like robes and everything are completely singed. You now smell
So we
like
can see.
burnt hair. And,
He
like,
has hair?
yeah, it's covered in hair.
Oh.
Other than like, there are some parts of it that are like purple and stuff. It's and like weirdly misshapen, and other parts of it, like the muscle, which is poking through, is like now purple and twisted. But under that, you see bits of fur. You see two kind of pointed ears. One of them has half dropped off. That was its turn. So Barbara, it is now your turn.
But I'm stunned.
You are stunned.
Wait,
no, you're not anymore. That was last turn. You are not stunned. It is your turn.
I'm back.
You're back.
Damn it! I thought I was stunned, so I didn't think about what I wanted to do. Damn it!
Other than the stun down.
Okay.
All the time in the world.
I'm going to do something.
Good, that would help.
I know. Well, first thing I'm gonna cast False Life on myself because I'm faltering, basically.
And that's a cantrip.
1d4 plus 4.
Is that a cantrip or a spell?
It's a spell.
Bear in mind, you can't cast 2 spells at the same time.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's a bonus action?
No, it's
Action.
just an action.
Just an action.
That's not a... Is that a... Yes. Oh, no.
How much
Damn it.
health?
So I get 5 additional health points. Plus 5. And then... So we're in like a alleyway, yes?
You're in an
As in
alleyway.
front of us.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's basically... I'm going to assume the way things work, Drexos tends to go in the front, maybe slightly followed by Grimes. So
Okay.
it is...
Usually the case.
Yeah, so
I'm in the
it's
back.
quite a tight alleyway. So it is in front of Draxos, and then probably Grimes, and then I guess kind of you, and then Kai behind, because Kai has ran.
Okay, considering I've cast a spell, I'm gonna kind of go back 10 feet, but
Yeah.
during my turn, can I please roll an investigation check to see if I recognize what amalgamation of animals or creatures or races that
Give me an
this creature
investigation
is?
check.
Because it looks a little interesting.
Smart.
Oh, and I don't see anything, apparently. I'm dumb in this moment right now.
It's because your glasses are on
I'm
your
actually
head.
gonna give
Put
you-
them
I'm-
on your face.
It's fine. I got a 9.
I'm going to give you advantage on this, because
Oh.
it actually shouldn't be that difficult to figure out part of it.
Oh, well, I got a nat 1. So you know what? It's fine. I see
You'd
nothing.
advantage.
I don't know.
That was it.
You got a 9 and a 1.
I got a 9 and a
Oh.
1.
Yeah, you're not
Better
sure.
mess.
You're just I don't know, its face is too twisted, and you kind of start staring at that, and you're like, oh, okay,
Oh,
this
it's
is
scary.
bad, this
Yes,
is a scary
the
thing.
fear
If
is
I
coming
wasn't
out.
stunned, I would have.
It's okay. I didn't
You-
lock
yeah.
the dining room doors.
That's okay, right.
Close enough.
End of your turn, Barb.
It's fine. End of my turn.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver at it.
Absolutely, it makes a save.
Intelligence.
It fails.
Amazing.
Oh, okay.
Cool. It takes 6 points of damage, and it subtracts a d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Excellent.
Again, same thing. You fire this spike of mental energy into its brain. You can feel its brain. You feel this energy cut into its actual brain, but it's resilient, almost like it had a natural shield and that kind of blocked some of that. Huh? It kind of starts shaking its head. You see from its one nostril, which is kind of almost like pig-like. You can see some more of that black kind of ooze kind of come out of it. Thick, gross blood.
I don't know. Is there any kind of check I can do to kind of understand why it has this defense against, I guess, psychic?
I'm gonna
psychic abilities?
say, give me an investigation check, and I'm also gonna give you advantage.
13.
13. You can assume this is some kind of maybe psychic creature of some kind. It fired a blast of psychic energy. Pretty powerful for something that seems this animalistic. So you think its ability to do that probably shields it a little bit from psychic energy.
Okay.
Also tell by looking at it, the placement of the ears, the nose, the kind of length and size of it, and the fur. This creature clearly has been warped in some way into some horrible
experimented
thing.
on?
Maybe, but you can tell the parts of it that haven't warped that are more recognizable appear to be bugbear in nature.
Okay.
That's it. You can't tell what the other thing it's been warped with.
Guaranteed it's made in a lab. Guaranteed.
Back to the top of the round, Grimes.
How far away is it?
It's now 10 feet from you.
I want to cast suggestion.
Go for it. Okay, what are you gonna suggest?
I'm gonna suggest that it.
Please continue, whatever the fuck that was.
I'm trying to word it in a way that's kind of rhyming so that it would work. But basically, I want it to be calm down, you clown. Stop, calm down, stop, chill, stop at that. Less aggro, no aggro.
So here's what I'm gonna say.
chill.
Suggest.
So, calm and tense.
Calm your tits.
Calm your tits. I'll let you know. I'm gonna say that telling something to calm down is an emotional thing. And it's you basically taking over their body.
I want it to stop, like heal,
Okay.
like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't rhyme heal.
I'll say for something like suggestion, rhyming is gonna be very, very difficult.
I know, but I'm committed to. This is the second time.
I don't know what I keep doing.
Okay. No, I'm committed to my bit.
Okay.
Okay. Heal.
No, we'll go with heal.
Heal and peel.
Yeah.
Heal and peel. What's the save? 14?
You have to do a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. So, like, heal to, like, stop attacking us, basically.
It succeeds, I'm afraid.
Damn it!
Good effort, though.
Got a 15, I'm so sorry. Wait.
Oh yeah, subtract a d4.
If it gets a 1, it succeeds. Anything else, it fails. And
I feel
it
like
will...
I wasted my suggestion, but it's fine.
Probably, yeah.
Not with the 2, you didn't. It gets a 13. So you go heal, and it kind of... It just kind of stops. It still has, like, rage and confusion in its eyes, but it's kind of standing there.
Okay!
Yeah.
Well, that was my one action.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not wasting the chance. I can't believe it worked. Bardic is
Fuck you.
Thank you! You're welcome!
Okay,
I'm like
Draxos.
passing out my Bardic as fast as I can.
Right.
What are you doing, Draxos?
So where am I and it?
You are next to each other.
Right next to each other.
Yeah,
So
it is next to you.
okay.
And it is now just glaring at you. You can see its eyes kind of wildly darting around.
Okay.
It's trying to, like, you can see it trying to figure something out.
It's like trying to figure out just what exactly to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yeah.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
Okay. And then, so I want to make a precision attack.
Yes.
Does this replace my initial attack, or is it like after the fact?
No, so what happens is if you do a maneuver,
You add it to the roll.
it's added. Now you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
That is also doubled.
Right. So I'm gonna take out my double-bladed. I can't talk today. My
Right,
double.
okay.
The best attack ever in the world. My double-bladed scimitar.
Yeah.
Say that 10 times fast.
Right.
So that's 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. Hold on.
So you roll the 2d4, double it,
So that's 8.
plus 4, so 12.
So right, that happened.
And now you add your d8 for the precision attack.
That is a 6.
So double to 12.
So 24 points of damage. Ah!
Okay.
Nice.
Precision attack do anything else, or is it just bonus damage?
But before any effects of the attack are applied,
Hold on. Add to attack roll.
I'm confused.
Let's.
Let's read those.
So this isn't added to damage. This is added to hit.
Oh, balls!
So we're gonna take 12 away from that.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Thing adds to hit.
Damn
Miss
it!
me with that
But still,
innocent
12 damage. That's not
That's really
bad.
good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
That's not bad
shit.
at all.
That's amazing.
That was a fucking
That's still
good little town.
really
Yeah.
good. And that was
Town
your,
turn.
Deserve that
and that was your
high five.
first attack. You got your bonus action attack.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
you have Bardic, I think, still.
This is true.
Yes.
I'm gonna use that for this.
Or you could use a precision attack.
I could. I'm gonna say that for later because
Okay.
I've already used 2 superiority.
Fair.
Superiority die.
I'll say you also don't spend that one that you used by accident because you didn't know. So.
No. We'll keep it.
Okay.
So 15 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
7.
7.
That was yeah, totally that
Exactly,
thing. Copyrighted. Cut that out. You're attacking
Yeah,
that now. Wonderful. Yeah, you slice into this thing, a deep cut. This thing roars in pain and still kind of stands there. You can see its muscles kind of twitching as it's trying to figure
I
out.
want to be like
what to
underneath it, like trying to lift it up as I'm like
do.
trying
Oh yeah,
to
this
like.
thing is heavy, but you lift it off the ground a little bit. It's kind of, as it's still kind of stuck in the suggestion of heal. You can see its brain, its eyes dart like a wild animal, but with some intelligence there. It's kind of darting around trying to figure out what to do. So, the wording of
I just came up with the rhyme for heal, but it's fine.
Too late.
No, too late. So it's too late. It's too late. Yeah.
Copyright. So I'm going to make a ruling here. Because suggestion, it happens and it just lasts for like 8 hours.
Yes.
However, yeah.
Exactly. Hence-
It's healed. It has now stopped.
For 8 hours.
For 8 hours.
Good.
However, there is a caveat where it cannot willingly put itself in harm's way. So healing is going to get it killed. So I'm going to rule that it
But we
won't
might-
attack you, but it is going to run.
That works because the point of my heal was that he's less aggravated towards us.
Good choice of wording.
Thank you. Tried
Yeah,
my best.
yeah,
We
and
want to
that
get
helped with
rid of it,
the
don't we?
wording. You're like heal, stop,
like-
Yes.
basically.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Because this is now happening,
Yeah.
technically, does that mean combat is stopped?
Well, firstly, you get an attack opportunity, so you get to attack it because it's running.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking is because, like, I don't know, it's not gonna do anything, right?
Correct.
So we could just
Could
not.
we, like, just inspect it and, like, just look at it? I don't know, like,
If it's
Yeah.
gonna stand
investigate it or something?
If you here's the thing: because you attacked it on your turn, it's now on the idea of if I stay here, I'm dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and you guys don't understand how suggestion works. Grimes told it to halt.
That's fair.
It did. You attacked it. It's now going to turn and run.
Okay, so I get an attack of opportunity then.
You get if for some reason it decides that it's now not in harm's way by staying still, maybe it will stop again. But that comes down to it. So you get it basically on its turn, it runs.
Yeah.
Attack of opportunity. If
Sweet.
you wish,
So what does that mean?
roll an attack.
What's its
Roll to
movement?
hit or just roll an
Roll to
attack? Okay.
What's its movement?
About 30.
Okay.
It's like a 20. so-
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
roll damage.
9.
9 total.
Yeah.
As this thing, you see it kind of realize it is. But it's now also in a weird stun condition, kind of. You see it make a realization of I can't do anything. If I stay here, I'm dead. The animalistic instinct kind of kicks in, and you see just fear in its eyes. Not the black one, because it's just jet black. It immediately turns and starts running. You slice its back, hit this weird mound of flesh part of its hump. It kind of pops.
Ew.
And then purplish, sickly liquid kind of like pools out of its back like a gross zit, and a bunch of maggots kind of just splatter against the ground.
Jeez.
Yeah, as this thing kind of
Yum.
just kind of grabs the top of a building and like hucks itself up and is running.
How far is it running?
It got 30 feet, then it uses action to dash.
So it's gone.
It's 60 feet away
You
from
can
you guys.
run after it.
You, and this is now the point of you are technically out of combat. If you want to chase it down, you chase it down.
Do we want to chase it down? I also have a second suggestion. I could tell it to stop running.
Because like there's also like the woman that
The woman
it was
here.
attacking. Is the woman dead?
No,
No, she's alive.
She's probably bleeding out because her arm is shattered and the bone is protruding. through
Can
it.
I heal her?
Do you have a healing spell or a syringe?
Like heal the woman and be like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
we're
because I'm
gonna
like,
be back.
I'm gonna use
whatever.
healing word instead. It's just the level 1 spell.
Yeah.
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 Instead of my.
Heal the woman, then we'll go chase the thing.
Yeah, no, you guys go ahead. I'll catch up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
That's
suggesting.
good.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna
1d4 plus
Move my
spell
flaming
casting.
sphere 30 feet at
You
a
won't.
time.
You won't be able to keep up with it. It's gonna basically start. It's gonna move like 60 feet every. That's why we're out of combat because it basically is gonna move dash the entire time it is running.
Can it? Will it just heal her? Like. Just,
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's fine. She's not gonna die anymore.
Okay, nice. I don't know
You-
why I rolled for that.
You see some of the bones kind of like start pulling themselves back in through her arm. It is still horribly misshapen and she is still in a lot of pain, but she's not going to bleed out or die anymore. She just kind of looks horrified, this poor dwarven woman, and just kind of passes out from shock.
Cool, because as I cast the spell, I said, "Don't be a baby, heal, little lady," and I just ran off. That's
Nice.
not what I was gonna say, but
She
that's
just kinda goes,
what came out.
Oh, that was really sweet. Right, so
Yeah.
here's what happens. So, you're going to do it with disadvantage because you took a second. No, I'm going to say you can run at the same time. All of you roll athletics checks to keep up with this thing.
Oh hell yes!
A robot
Oh,
and a nerd.
I was gonna say once I get to the top of the building, I'm gonna cast grease at 60 feet on it.
Okay, right, so here's what we're going to do. Roll your checks and we're going to see the distance and all that kind of stuff.
Bardic.
With my rolls today.
You can bardic one person.
No, she has.
I still
Bardic.
do have
She has a
bardic.
bardic. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
true.
I use my body.
And technically, we're out of initiative now, so like, if you wanted to, you
Yeah.
could bardic one more person if you had one.
I do have 2 left.
Right, I'm gonna use my
Up to you. You do what you want to do at this point. 'Cause it's
Okay,
now
I'll
out
just
of
say
combat.
when everyone was running off, I was like,
Yeah, pew. You get smacked in the back of the head by like a bit of confetti that hasn't.
go.
Ah, fuck. Cool. So
10.
10.
11. 11.
11.
18 plus 3. Fuck.
21.
Thank you.
Yep.
I did the math. And
8. I got a 2, so plus 6. Yeah.
All of you guys get up to the top of these roofs, and again, this thing is pretty solid and heavy, and you can see it buckling and bending rooftops as it's bounding across, just fleeing in pure panic. Bits of like slate or sheet metal are just coming off as it's running. The three of you, all get up on top of these buildings. You immediately go through the top of a roof, like your foot is just gonna shoot. You say, "Hey, get out!" You guys are all having trouble, with those low rolls. I'm afraid you guys are having trouble going from roof to roof. Yeah. You go full running man sprint, dun 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 dun.
I'm in
every
mode.
Which is hilarious because they're the heaviest.
Yes. Yeah. But you're moving so fast, I guess the weight isn't...
No.
All the galvanized rooftops are just caving and spraying away as they're running.
It's loud. Oh, Grimes is also just being okay, now logical brain, you're seeing all the strongest points of the buildings. You're well, these are where the beams are.
Also,
the analytics of the strength of the rooftops.
My shoes aren't shoes. They're a part of my body.
Yeah.
I could have the same shoes as Shadow the Hedgehog, which have these little air things that make you go a little slidey.
Of course, you would reference
Okay,
Shadow the
can
Hedgehog.
all artwork now have an addition? Can you guys add little shoes? Grimes. But I want you to make them slightly wrong, just to annoy Tommy.
No.
Yeah.
It's his boots. They're boots. His boots are made for walking and also sliding like Shadow the Hedgehog, Chaos Control. I just want a little Shadow sticker on every
Anyway,
Grimes.
you're just every action movie where there's been a robot or something, just dun, dun, Terminator running. You said you want to cast Grease. What's the range of Grease?
60 feet.
The three of you are going to get one more thing to do, but Grease, for example, before this thing is too far away from you because you guys are having trouble, only Grimes is keeping up with it.
A single mom who works two jobs.
Can I teleport closer?
In theory, yes, because you can go 30 feet, but
You can teleport.
it's still going to keep running, so... Sadly, and you can only do twice, so...
Yeah.
And you can only do 30 feet, it's going to be hard for you to catch up with something like that.
Since when can you teleport?
That's been out of time.
What the fuck?
Where was this when we weren't researching teleportation fell for?
Kai's just
You, in fact, I'm not gonna let you spend it, but you think about it, you go, I'm gonna teleport. You watch in weird shadowy smoke, Kai teleport to a different rooftop and then fall through the roof. Hey, what? Oh, never mind, that's why she did, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
But we're
There you
not
go.
counting that as me using
No, you
one,
didn't use it, that's just for funny narrativeness. So you want to cast Grease. I'm gonna say DC 20 Arcana check to beat the equivalent of what it got for athletics. DC 20.
20. What the fuck?
But because of the speed this thing is moving, if you hit that DC 20, this thing has dropped. Slid off a roof, boom, you guys can catch up to it if you so wish.
Is it 120 feet in range?
Tiny one. It's wherever it needs to be.
no.
It's running.
You got Bardic.
It can, in theory,
It's
right
not
now,
gonna
it's
help
within
at that
120 feet.
Oh.
Shoot it with a spell?
You can shoot it with a spell.
What
You-
is
use a
happening
different-
with
dice.
I did use a different dice,
Oh my
and it
God.
still ruined me.
You wanna...
You try and cast a spell as a piece of sheet metal comes from under your foot and you cast it up. I just...
Oh no.
Can I cast?
There's just a Kenku, a crow person in his living room that you've fallen through. He's just hey, fuck off!
Sorry.
TV dinner.
Sorry, here's plenty of grease for whatever you're gonna cook.
Oh, perfect. Actually, yeah.
I didn't know your dad was in this world.
Yeah. My dad's a Kenku?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. Your dad's a Kenku, bro. Hey. So what are you doing? You're casting. You want to attack?
Yeah.
I'll do chill touch.
Yeah, go for it. Do an attack.
Can I use
That
my...
is 22,
22 hits. Roll your damage.
which is not gonna be much.
You want to cast sleep on it?
Yeah.
Roll your 5d6.
Thank you.
You want to shoot it?
Yeah.
Shoot it. Roll an attack.
I mean, it's only three.
It takes 3 points of
But
damage.
it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
It is
if we were in
looking.
turns.
It's looking pretty friggin' rough.
18.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
8.
This thing is you can see it fully hobbling now, you've shot out one of its kneecaps.
Well, I like the idea of me stumbling on top the
Yeah.
rooftops and I try and find a footing amongst all the bent rooftop
Yeah.
metal and stuff. I kind of use all my training and knowledge sight it down. It's going further and further away and just kind of...
Yeah, you strike it in the Achilles heel as it moves. kind of gets up. What do you get?
I love that reference.
I got.
Achilles heel.
Okay, wait. That's an 11, an 8, and a 5. That's a 24.
24. This thing gets up and then just kind of falls off the roof.
Let's just keep going.
I need to rhyme though.
What do you say?
Come on, Tommy.
You have to yell it.
I have to yell. Shit.
Peep, peep, go to sleep.
I was gonna say dream something, but yeah, sure. Peep peep, go to sleep.
And it just kind of echoes. Beep, 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 beep.
Go to sleep.
Almost like some kind of lost memory, like peep, peep or something. Just like,
Always worked on my dad.
For a second, I thought you were gonna do the Dream, Dream, Dream song by fucking Shaw.
That's what I couldn't.
Dream.
Anyway, this thing has fallen off the
That's why I
rooftop.
couldn't come up with a rhyme.
You guys can now catch up
Yes.
to this.
Let's go. Let's go.
You guys, I'll say, given that easily enough, you guys all make it up to it. It is now basically in another alleyway because it's the Undercity here. It is all alleyways, so
Of course.
yeah.
And it's asleep. How long is it asleep for?
a minute or until it takes damage.
Yes, so don't hit it.
Okay, we have a
Because
minute.
it's also got halt on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should wait for it to wake up and try and communicate with it because it ain't gonna move.
I disagree.
But it's not gonna move because
We
it's
can
under the
tie
whole.
it up.
We could tie it up. Do we have any rope?
I have a disguise kit. Is there any
Do you?
rope?
I really want to just like
Forgery
be
kit?
above this fucking thing
Rope
and then
in your
just
foot?
like
No.
dive down and just
No.
stab the shit out of it.
No, it is
Listen,
confused.
It's a
As we
mindless
catch up,
creature.
I run
We
and
don't
turn
know
around.
that
It's
yet.
killing
Can I-
everything it
I
can
am
find.
aware.
My sorcery points into a second level spell slot.
Okay, hold on, guys, wait.
Can I turn one of sorcery points into a second level spell slot?
Absolutely, you can.
So Grimes is apparently tackling
I'm
me
holding him back
to
from
stop
attacking.
me from like
Stop. Draxos, I understand. Look, I understand. This thing has been causing havoc, but currently we have it in our grasp, and I think we should use this situation for our benefit. And wait for it to wake up.
And I have you in my grasp.
you want to study this thing?
As it starts getting up.
But none of us have attacked it.
No.
So it's just,
It kind of looks at all of them.
It's waking up to ash and dust.
it's okay.
And vomits more.
Okay.
Bless you.
I am going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like a superhero landing from the rooftops in the alleyway.
And I'm gonna carefully climb down, if I haven't already done so. And I'm gonna be by this creature now.
Kyle.
basically.
I'm gonna use my arm as a grappling hook.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I stick the landing or not?
You make it a DC 12 athletics or acrobatics check.
DC 12, you said?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Yeah, it passes.
Okay, good. You can
It's an 8 plus 6.
narrowly, you can, as you kind of go down, you're like, oh, there are some bins and some broken bits of glass.
No,
Thank goodness I avoid them.
I just want to straight, just like casually step off and just like use with my metal arm, just do the whole superhero like
Oh, yeah.
landing
Oh,
and
it's
just
dope.
like walk up to it, very obviously ready to go again,
Oh, yeah.
like but not attacking.
From outside the alleyway, you see just a little kid being like, cool.
Can I roll to see if I jump off the building? Do I land on Drax?
By all means. Roll what you want to roll, yeah. You want to land on him? Give me a
Wait,
DC
what?
12.
You're gonna kill me.
I'm copying you.
Oh.
DC
I'm
12.
So they're
DC 12.
copying me to
copying
do the
it.
superhero landing.
Yes, if you
Not-
fail, you might land on him.
Okay.
If you fail by 5 or more, you land on
What
Jackson.
I'm sorry. You won't die. Don't worry.
You weigh a fuck ton.
How dare you? I'm watching my figure. What am I
12.
rolling? Yeah, acrobatics. is better.
Acrobatics.
Oh, you're so lucky. 16 plus 6.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Grimes does an even cooler one. Grimes lands on like a sandbag of some kind, so it kind of goes, and dust comes up immediately around them, and there's like a wind turbine next to like a little fan, an AC unit, and it starts spinning in a weird way, and Grimes kind of stands up, and the light from that like.
I look back and I see some like fucking show off.
The thing kind of cocks its head.
Cool.
I love you too, random citizen.
It's now kind of standing there. Again, you see like it has this weird predator-prey thing where it swaps between being terrified and then like rage, but it's not moving.
Barbara,
Does my
you wanted to talk to this thing?
comprehend languages? Do I understand anything that he is now saying? Any of the sounds coming from his mouth?
It just, at the moment, it just seems to be pained noises at the moment. It doesn't seem like it's tried to speak.
Okay. Oh.
I cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh, even better.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, it's not.
No.
Detect thoughts is far
Oh,
cooler.
you said comprehend
Thanks,
language.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
So she can understand any language it speaks. She can read its mind.
Okay.
Which is a little cooler.
You're still cool to me.
Again, like, base thoughts from this thing they're so animalistic. Every so often you might see kind of like a humanoidy kind of thought come in there, which is just thinking like, I've got to run, what's going on, I'm scared, help. But a lot of the time it is just animal instincts of just like find, hunt, feed. Roll me.
Oh no.
Give me an insight check.
16.
16. First question, do you wish to delve deeper? It will know that you've done it, but you can purposely delve deeper if you so wish.
Is it going to wake up if it
It's
knows?
awake.
No, I mean, like, is it
Out of
gonna
the
like?
suggestion.
It will know.
Depends if it...
Feels threatened.
Yeah, depends if this thinks it's in physical danger.
Well, this is mental.
I would, but I'd want it on a specific question.
If you delve deeper, you can know anything about its mind. If you delve deep, basically at the moment you're reading surface thoughts.
Yeah.
Like if you ask it a question, the answer may pop up. Whatever it's thinking pops up. If you delve deeper, you can be like, what did it have for breakfast 2 days ago? And it will tell you.
But if it succeeds,
If it succeeds against the save, you
Jill
you
from
can't
down
get
the
through.
road.
but I can still read
Yeah.
surface level.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, why not?
Okay. What's the save it has to make? 'Cause it has to make a save. I'm going to tell you not to bother because it got a nat 20.
Great.
So you try and delve into this thing's mind, and immediately this very well, like the animalistic kind of falls apart for this very well constructed, trained, but also empowered, like psyche kind of blocks you, and immediately you see the creature look at you, and immediately in its brain the first thing it thinks is Mystere.
Is what?
Mystere.
Mystere.
Yeah,
Mystere.
Mystere.
Dude.
It's your last name.
I got that. Only one who picked up. I got that.
Okay, I thought you were being like,
But
what's the
I'm
word
like-
mean?
How?
It starts talking.
Oh my god.
As it vomits more.
Oh, it's awfully chilly outside around here, isn't it?
Help. With the high roll, as you read the thoughts of this thing, it's not just its thoughts. There seems to be a collective.
Can I?
It's almost like a colony of
Like
some
a hive
kind,
mind
like a
or something.
hive connected. I'm gonna make a roll here. As you try to delve in, you try to, with your mind, push through into its brain. It not only locks off, but you feel something grab onto that part of your psyche you're trying to pull in, and this collective sees you. And then let's go.
Now what?
Whatever you guys want. It's just, I was letting that moment drop.
Oh shit.
Help me.
But it's
I
speaking
know.
now.
I know.
It's
I'm
talking
sorry.
common.
It's talking common.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, I don't know how to. Havish? Shit.
What is your name? Do you remember your name?
Havish.
Alex.
What happened?
They broke me.
Who is they?
Mama?
As you feel the animal instinct trying to push back over, it's gonna. It's holding it like one. Remember, too many thoughts. God, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
It stops, looks at all of you. They see you, and runs.
They see you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Kai. They see Kai. Or all of us.
You don't know. It just says they see you. From the second Kai started interacting with it, it only looked at Kai. Or kind of down at the ground, or it seemed to, and you got from that mental connection, and all of you watched that. It was in the most incredible agony ever. Yeah. And that's what kept almost like there was this bestial nature that kept trying to overtake it, and like the human aspect seemed to kind of peek through. But that was through pure like force of will.
Is it gone?
Unless you're going to stop it, it starts running again.
I feel like we should probably put him out of his misery.
I was gonna say I want to like shoot it.
I wanted to shoot it with Shatter.
Go for it.
Oh, you can't kill.
5.
No.
My
4.
gun is
No,
out.
3.
No.
Faster, say something
What it was?
faster.
He's a friend.
It's gone.
You know this thing?
When I first got here, there was I knew like he'd gone missing, but he was one of the people when I first arrived in Faramis who helped kind of show me around. He's from the upper city, and
He's from the upper city,
yeah,
but he was down here.
Dressed very weird.
I'm very cute. I don't know. I just know that he went missing.
Clearly, whatever your friend was, it's not.
It's not. I
him
know.
anymore.
But like part of him's still there. Just, I guess, very corrupt by experiments or something,
Or whatever took him. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Is
I
he
don't
leaving
know.
a trail of goop?
Oh, he's bleeding profusely.
I think we should follow.
Should we just? I think we should follow. We should track the goop to wherever
We could
he's
track
gone.
where he goes.
That may be wise. We're in an alleyway, yes?
Yeah.
Can we root around in any of the bins or anything that's here and see if there's any rope or anything that we can use to potentially grapple
Give
someone?
me an investigation check. This is going to be extremely tough to find a rope, but okay.
Okay,
let's make
what's a Faramis alternative then?
I mean, they'll have things like rope and
Cables.
wire.
Right, cables and
A lot
wire.
of stuff like that would be, if it was found, if it was thrown out, would be used by someone. DC 18, investigation check. See if
Okay,
you find some
my
cables.
question while she does her roll. I have a disguise kit, which means I have clothes on me. Can I turn that fabric into rope?
That's going to take a very long time.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's not that easy to make a rope.
And a disguise kit.
like a good rope. Just tie them
Bear in
together.
mind, a disguise kit is about that big. It's like maybe suitcase size, not even suitcase, like briefcase size at most.
You
And
haven't
it
played
contains,
Tetris, have you?
Generally, it contains like, this is a specialized disguise kit for disguise. It's got like a fake chin, a fake nose, like maybe some wigs and some makeup. Not necessarily clothing items, maybe not. For you, it's going to have like bits of metal, I guess, and like glue to paste it on. It's not going to
But
have
you
cloth.
know how much Tommy can use out of that.
Correct. Not enough to tie someone up.
I hate you.
19.
19. I'm gonna say you kind of root around and you do find some like a full on like spool of wire.
Great, cool. I like chuck it over my shoulder like that.
You have makeshift wire rope.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Right.
I would like to like make a survival check or
Survival
something
check.
to
Yeah.
track.
Considering how recently it ran away, yes, this is a perfect time to use survival to track something.
12.
It's going to be versus his stealth check, which he wasn't trying to be stealthy, so he got like a 10. You can follow it.
Sweet.
Again, you can see the battered bits of buildings. You can see like the blood trail.
Well, yeah, I
You
can like
hear
go
one or
down.
two screams from alleyways, clearly as people have ran into this thing and been like, fuck!
Yeah. How long
I
does
feel
your
like I can go down
detectors
to like
last for?
touch the goop and like
Only
just
minutes. Okay.
and then just like
You
track it.
kind of smell it, and it is thick.
Smells
It's
worse.
not. You can see it's blood, but it's like contaminated or morphed in some way where it's very thick and almost tar-like. Like it like dripped out like molasses.
Not natural. Smells like machine.
It smells wrong.
We can't work out what the bugbear's crossed with, can we?
Not that you would. There'd be nothing for you to really reference what it could be crossed with. It just looks like some kind of strange mutation. Bear in mind, episode 1, there was another strange mutation that you're like, oh, well, it didn't represent anything. It was just like flesh has done weird things.
Yeah.
It could have been the bits of purple are from bruising, or it just being stretched too thin, or discoloration.
I can follow it. Should we
you
go?
can
Right, let's
easily
follow
enough
it.
follow it.
Yeah.
Where like 20 minutes later of careful tracking, you find like similar to that kind of underground bunker you guys hid in, where you found Make Love, Bake Love. There is another, a little kind of muddy tunnel. You can see there is blood on the outside where this thing clearly has tried to squeeze itself in. And you can hear heavy breathing. Just from inside.
Kai, what's this thing's name?
Havish.
Havish.
Havish, it's okay. We want to help you.
Make a persuasion check.
Come out
15.
wherever you are. Can I do a persuasion check?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Give me a persuasion check.
Cool. Because my persuasion is minimum 18. Because I have my...
Could I have made like an insight check into what he was meaning as like the us, like
Oh my god.
who did this to him?
No, I don't. You had detect thoughts on.
Oh, so what did he see in his mind?
And I feel like he was like pushing through enough that maybe he could willingly be trying to give me answers.
He was, I will say, he was trying to give you answers, and you could tell he was struggling. Like that was the humanity part of him was forcing his way through to
that's what
try
I
and talk to you.
understood.
And probably you being there and him recognizing you is what did it. The things you got from his mind were he got taken. You remember a horrible dark space, like horrific pain, his body burning, and then him hearing just a chorus of voices and him being lost in it. And then slowly you feel like you can tell he was trying to convey to you that he lost himself in this strange animalistic nature that he cannot control. Like essentially he kind of conveys to you that he's not him anymore.
Kyle.
Yes.
27.
27.
Yeah.
You say come out wherever you are.
Yeah.
Everybody make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everybody make an intelligence saving throw as he is going to lesser mind blast you all.
Fuck me.
But he's halted.
Is he?
Kyle.
Interesting. We'll make a save.
I hate you.
2.
11.
11.
18.
You succeed. The rest of you, and you are not stunned.
I'm sorry.
And I'll let you know this one for free. Something seems to have broken through the suggestion.
Well, fuck.
So those who failed take 10 points of psychic damage.
Of course.
And are stunned. You take 5 and are not stunned. So with that, this thing, you hear kind of a... as it kind of bursts out and immediately blasts all of you guys. Basically, you're the only one who can act right now. What are you doing?
Is it attacking me?
It's attacking you guys.
It's attacking
It has
me?
broken through its own... It seems to have broken through the suggestion. It has come back out and is attacking all of you.
I think you're just gonna have to
Okay, then I'm gonna basically my like self-defense system kicks in.
Yeah.
My gun comes out. Never used that before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Shatter.
One
How
of-
close is he?
Right next to you.
Oh fuck! I can't cast Shatter, can I?
You can cast Shadow
Why
and just do
not?
it in a way where...
It's 10 foot radius.
But you pick
So?
you pick the start point, so you could pick it further enough far enough
Okay,
away
yeah.
that it's going. The blast will hit it.
So it's just.
I'm not even gonna make you roll.
Oh, you're lovely.
It had 1 hit point left.
Oh.
Yeah,
obliterated.
Oh.
Pieces.
yeah. This thing
I should've just
runs
locked
up
it.
to you. You, as you're stunned, the last thing you see is this thing's bestial nature. He's gone again. He's just totally gone. As all of you start again clutching your head in pain. None of you see this, sadly. You see Grimes's like right arm like flip inwards as this like fucking grenade launcher pistol thing just appears from the other side, and just boom. This thing is just blown apart. It's still kind of half there, but it's like back as shattered as it just kind of falls on the ground.
So we're all like clutching our heads like down like this.
A few seconds later, you guys are okay and you come back, but this thing is dead.
Barbara, investigate. Just check it out.
Okay, Draxos, I will. Cool.
This is Christian to Amy.
Okay. Thanks, Christian.
Really cool moment, and then immediately Grimes just starts breaking down.
I killed him.
Grimes,
Well,
what the fuck?
Grimes,
I don't know.
if it's any consolation, I don't think he was a man when you killed him.
Okay. 5. Dad. I'm sorry. sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna console Kai and check in over there. How you doing?
Well, you just killed what was left of my friend.
To be fair, Kai, I don't think that was your friend.
I'm just wailing in the background.
I will say it probably isn't much of a consolation to Kai, but the part of his brain that was able to push through and connect to you was in deep pain and fear.
Yeah.
I feel like we probably put him out of his misery, as hard as it is.
Yeah,
to
I
comprehend.
was just hoping he would be able to give us some information on, more information on like what happened or who did this. You know, how, I guess, is there anything, you know, in the space or on him that could give us information?
Well, I would like to investigate now that I'm not riddled with fear.
Yeah. Or like anything that's useful on him.
Without having to roll, he doesn't have any clothes on him other than this tattered rag. Clearly, he has morphed and mutated to the point where they either wouldn't fit, or as an animal, he tore them off himself. Make, I guess, just both of you make an investigation check to see what you can get from this. An 18 for Kai.
22.
And a 22 for Barbara. So you're kind of doing like a weird investigation-y, autopsy kind of thing, but it's difficult because you have no frame of reference to be like, what is this? Is this like this?
Well, could I potentially, because it's mangled and bloody, borrow a knife from someone because I don't have one and basically chop away the parts of the body that look very different? Because you mentioned that it had a very gorilla-esque arm, but then it also had a very purple malformed face and then the tendrils. So there are very clear parts of this body that do not fit.
You can see there are parts of it that are more deformed. You think like whatever happened, this thing was mutated or was deformed in some way, that some parts are truly alien, some parts less so. Two parts like his one arm, for example, which seems to be more just a regular bugbear arm, maybe just a little bit enlarged.
Okay.
You can start cutting through parts, and I'll say doing that and part of his back has been blown away. Part of the large, massive hump he had looks like brain matter. Like his brain was somehow mutated to the point where it became enlarged. Logically may make people smarter, but you look at it and it almost has that kind of cancerous, like there are growths within it, there are tumors, there are pustules. Some of these pustules even have these weird maggot things in it. So you think elements of it rapidly grew to a horrific level to the point where it became cancerous.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, mid-sob, I swapped my hand back, and I'm just gonna give you one of my fingers, which is a dagger.
Thank you.
Pop it
Still
back.
crying.
Yeah, you just unscrew it. Yeah, you can cut sections off.
Yeah.
You see, this thing is, all of its blood now seems to be this like thick tar, like molasses, which runs very, very slowly kind of out of it.
Okay.
It has a lot of this like weird purplish kind of spittle.
Can I, obviously, given our recent affairs and finding this illithid technology, let's say, and having done research in the library, can I discern whether anything I'm seeing in front of me now is connected to anything I've read in the book? Because I imagine if I found a book about illithids in general, there would have been a diagram of what they look like.
I would say the book, there is, you found very little about mind flayers or illithids.
Okay.
The one thing you kind of found was a reference to psychic beings, and there was a list of psychic beings.
Yeah.
There was aboleths, there was
Yes.
Githyanki, there was Githzerai, there was mind flayers. Probably not a physical description of them.
Nothing.
Sadly, you may have gotten a brief one of like they're kind of squid people or something like that. Like that's it. There's not that many. There's very, very old accounts to the point where it kind of goes into legend and rumor. And
Is there anything that Barbara would have been told by her family because her grandmother was alive pre the disaster?
okay, this is going to be a history check. This is going to be again DC 25.
Oh, Jesus.
simply because this is a wide world,
wild
and even if she
world.
was alive then,
Who knows
it
if there
could
was
be rare
anything.
that she would know this.
Whilst Barbara is like investigating the body and stuff, can I investigate like the tunnel or crevice that he was
Yeah.
in just
Course you
now?
can.
That's what I had wanted to do.
Yeah. Investigation check.
I already
Honestly, you're-
did an investigation, Kyle.
You pardon?
I already did an investigation check.
Oh, I thought you were looking at the body, my bad. We'll just go to very
Or
quickly.
is that what you were doing?
24.
I wanted to do both.
24.
Ooh.
It's so close. Ooh. Now, your grandmother told a lot of stories.
He really did.
This is where it gets to a thing where maybe she told you something like, oh, there's creatures that, you know, talk to you in your brain and steal you in the night, but nothing specific.
Like a bedtime story.
Yeah, she would have told you like bedtime stories.
Yeah.
To the point where she would have told you about like, you know, gricks and ghouls and, you
Yeah.
know, and
So
if
it's-
you transfer it to the real world, like, some people would tell stories about an ogre but mean a troll, like, and they all kind of mean
Yeah,
the words are
yeah.
interchangeable. There's no word for wizard in D&D.
Yes.
So you're just a person who does magic in a weird way. People wouldn't call you a wizard.
Yes.
So she may have told you stories about things that steal people or steal their minds, but that could also be fairies.
Right.
So it's
So we
you
got
wouldn't
no
have
idea.
heard of anything specific. You've heard of creepy
Yeah.
crawlies, but
So basically, I'm looking at this body and I'm just seeing something that's alien.
Yeah, you're
that I've
seeing
never
something-
seen before.
truly
Apart
alien.
from the bugbear arm and the other
Yeah.
kind of discernible features.
You see something that has been spliced or morphed or changed. What did you get for your check to investigate the tunnel? Sorry.
18.
18. And I'll say you were doing it as well.
I
You
got,
very easily.
Oh, 7.
You're just there being like, tunnel.
just there.
I'm
You
just there,
see
yeah.
clearly some kind of creature that has essentially made a nest. You see bits of like bedding. You don't really see anything of like a human trying to live here. You also do see like canned food that has been torn open and left. And like spilled everywhere.
Okay. There's no kind of like
Give
personal
me.
belongings or anything that.
Oh, give me an insight check.
23.
Ooh, easily done. There's going to be two things you get from this. Bearing in mind that you kind of delved into its mind a little bit. You see this, it has the bearings of some creature that's kind of made a nest for itself. First thing you notice, it's obviously been killing people. There's no evidence of any people it's killed in this nest. Which is what you would assume a creature killing things for food would do. You also see these tins, like canned food and all kinds of different scraps of food that have been torn open and like thrown around or left. Why would something open up canned foods or packs of food if it wasn't going to eat them?
So they're opened, but not
Yeah, like
they're
you
not
see
eaten.
like a can of like processed imitation meat that has literally been torn in half and everything just kind of splattered everywhere and it is now like old and moldy. The same with other aspects of food.
So it doesn't eat.
But it can't
Maybe-
be eaten because Mimic won't eat it.
Maybe
That
a
is true.
part of it wanted to eat, but
Its
couldn't.
physical body couldn't.
I guess.
Yeah.
Are there signs of like any other people being
In here?
in here?
No.
Like nobody else has come in.
No,
it's
it is
only the
a very,
creature.
very small, tight space that you can see it's fully crammed itself into. The entrance is pretty small as if it was trying to hide itself.
I feel like we need
You
to.
can probably also see actually at the back maybe areas where it's tried to dig out and tunnel, like to go deeper, but not much. That's what you were saying.
I feel like we need to take this body to be seen by
Who?
someone. I don't know, someone in the city. A doctor? Do they exist? Or a vet, or someone who has a better understanding of, you know, races and creatures
My
and stuff.
dad.
There certainly would be, even if the Undercity and it is a poor place, there are certainly going to be people who are always going to try and help, maybe people who have medical expertise and knowledge. So yes, they wouldn't necessarily be doctors with high-end medicine. They might be.
They would have an understanding of bodies. Though,
Yeah.
Also,
Might
I-
even have the tools to investigate.
to investigate and have a little look
I
at it better.
think moving this body isn't possible, or maybe not a good idea.
We're gonna
Maybe
have to
we
bring
leave it
someone.
here and bring someone here. Because if
Yeah.
we move this body and track it through the city, it's going to draw a lot of attention to
Yeah,
us.
but if we leave it here, who knows who could come and start taking bits off of it?
Well, we could like put him back in the hole and then kind of cover it up.
That's a good
So
idea.
people are less likely to see,
That is a
and
good
then we
idea.
can always come back.
Yeah, and we can go to my dad who knows a guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, you know, my dad's lived forever, so like he knows people who take care of other people's organic medical health.
Is your dad?
Well,
a
yes, you
doctor?
did ask about
no, my dad's
comrades,
a tinkerer. Yes.
additional things, and if there was any salvageable parts. So who knows if this body too has salvageable parts?
I don't know. The mimic won't eat it, so I don't know how salvageable this is.
That's fair.
So you're gonna go to your dad and use your I know a guy with him to find a doctor?
I've used my I know guy. I'm using my dad's I know.
Oh, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
That was a very clever and cute way that I've done it.
It was very cute.
Yeah.
But no, you don't have an I know a guy to use.
I think my
You
dad
can't cheat the
knows.
system by being like, surely the NPCs have this. No, they don't.
No, I'm pretty
All
sure
the
my dad.
NPCs in the world
Everyone
have
has an
guys.
I know a guy. Yeah,
Of
everyone
course
gets
they
one.
do. No, but like, come on, think about it. My dad's so old. He probably knows a guy.
I mean, we could just ask Gumi
could just
as
a-
well.
That's what
Who?
Gumi.
Gumi seems to have a pretty good understanding of how to find things and how to find people.
I
No,
think
okay,
that's a
wait,
bad
Also,
idea.
if like this thing is mixed up in like stuff to do with Mama, then
He might want to know.
then
on,
Gumi
hold on,
might
hold
know, and Gumi could have information.
You promised me we find the thing and then I get to go back to my dad. I am going to see that ugly toad 3 times before I see my own
Let's
father.
go to your dad first, and then we can go to Gumi if your dad doesn't have any information that helps.
It isn't out of the question to think your dad might actually be able to help.
Thank
or
you.
know someone without using an I know a guy.
Yeah, if you're that old, you might as well dabble in some medical malpractice.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I
I will
also-
say I know a guys are for when you're in desperate situation and you need to get out of jail free card. This is just a potential social situation where
That's
you're
what
like
I'm
maybe someone knows
saying.
someone.
Yeah.
So,
And on the way to your dad, could we swing by the shop where we rented our outfits from?
Yeah.
Because I'd really
Yes.
like to get my money back.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll just mend them again.
it's not even get your money back.
No,
it's
they're
just-
in bags.
Just
No,
not
we
paying
rented
more
them.
money.
Yeah, but we just ran across the
Yeah,
city.
you saved that money. You have to pay more if you
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
but
if they
it's
got
not like a
destroyed.
loan.
You have to pay more.
Curses,
What?
never
Pay
mind.
more for what?
If the
they
outfits
got
got destroyed.
destroyed.
So I mean, they're still pretty damn dirty, but yeah.
No,
you
they were. We
Mine's
have duffel
fine.
bags.
Oh,
They've been in bags this
hang
whole
on. I
time.
mended them. They are better than they used to look.
Mending doesn't clean
Give me-
things.
They
Mine's
are
fine.
better than they used to look. Give me my money back.
We don't get money.
I'm pretty sure you don't get more money back.
Back.
You already
Give me
paid,
my money
you
back.
paid the fee to rent them.
Intimidation check. Hold on, let me check.
Well, anyway, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah,
I
can I
think
intimidate
going
them to give me my money back?
No.
God damn it.
I think going to see Grimes' dad is a good idea.
Thank you.
I think going back to Gumi is not, because, you know, we already gave this item to Gumi, and we don't know if Mama's thugs are waiting back there for us to show up again. I think
Oh,
going
but
back
we
to.
why would they
track
be?
where this
Because
item
as far as
goes.
you're concerned, Draxos, we are now off the hook because we've handed over the artifact. So your debt has
don't know
been
that.
paid.
Well, Gumi
That's what
said
you
the debt was
heavily
paid.
insinuated when you swayed me into giving it over in the
Yeah,
first
the
place.
debt's been paid,
So we can't.
but we don't know what else they want.
No,
But we
nothing.
do need to keep an eye on Gumi because
might
we
ask
need to
for
find
more.
this item again and get it back.
Well, yes, if we decide to do that.
So while you figure that out, you guys head all the way.
We're gonna like put the body though
Yeah,
in the
you
end, cover it
roll
up,
the body back in the hole, kind of
and
cover
I
it
want
up
to
a
make
little
sure
bit.
he's as
We
comfortable
used our
as
disguise
possible.
kit to
Yeah,
make
for a
it
dead
look
guy.
Killed
like
my
a
friend.
Actually, technically, you guys did. So you guys make your way all the way to the junkyard.
Yes. I love that we just have fast travel. I have no frame like of reference of time in Fairmont.
Because otherwise, because travel,
Wait,
because
we returned the
nobody,
clothes?
D&D, no one wants to do travel. Travel
Yeah,
is,
no.
Did we
And we
return
returned
the
the
clothes?
clothes.
Yes, you return the
Okay,
clothes.
okay, cool.
Yes.
This is Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Skyrim.
Karen, jump on the back of a
'Cause
carriage.
You move from scene to scene. Otherwise, if you do that, I have to roll a d12 for every hour of travel to see if you have a random encounter, which is a lot.
That
No,
is a
we
lot.
don't
Technically, it's per
random-
day.
No, we
but-
jump on the back of one of those carriages again with little lizard people.
Yeah, you go on another Connor car.
There you go. On a car.
It's like, oh, hey, welcome back.
Oh, hey there, dude. Hey, why am I talking like
Why
I'm
are you
talking
talking?
now?
Why are we all
You know what?
talking?
Found someone else. Yeah. And next one rolls up. Hello,
I
this is
pull
the
out-
Connor car. Would you like a ride?
I pull out my prospector hat.
That's my hat.
No, it ain't.
Why are you copying my voice? I don't know. I hate all of you. Yeah. The next one comes along. You guys take a Conda cart.
Yes, great,
To
lovely.
the city,
Like that.
to the junkyard, to the city dump.
I am like the closer we get, the higher I'm singing.
You by the end it's like.
Yeah.
Even the conduit at the front is like kind of starting to freak out a little
Yeah.
bit. You guys make your way to the metronome, the beautiful gnome shop that is a train embedded in trash inside this massive pile of rubble. It's so quiet. When you
Shut
get
up.
there. The doors are already ajar.
I'm gonna excitedly run in because nothing has happened to my father.
All you see when you get in there is an empty shop, and on the front desk is a little envelope with your name on it.
Dad, where are ya?
Grimes, what?
Actually.
Grimes?
Dad!
Grimes! He just he like fully climbs up you. Oh, Grimes! Oh goodness! You said you were gonna be for a delicate day. He's like just like stroking. Oh my goodness! He pulls out a welding torch and like a buffer and just like just starts buffing you. Sit down.
I buff him back.
Yes. He's okay. I'm not metal. This doesn't work that way.
I know, but you're so beautiful.
Okay, so
I almost forgot what you looked like.
Okay, we're gonna have
Which
to
is
do.
physically impossible, by the way.
It's been like 3 days. Are you okay?
3 days?
Have you been banged up? Sit down. Let me have a
It
look at you.
felt like I'm
Sorry.
sitting
Oh,
down.
hello there. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
You're small.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
You're tall.
Dad, these are other people.
Oh, hello. Other
Yes,
people.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
They're
Lovely
very
to
nice.
meet you.
Let me
I'm
introduce
Tink.
you.
Lovely to meet
Actually,
all of you. Yes.
let me.
Barbara.
I'm so sorry. This is Tink R.R. Cobblespark, the very man who built me the most amazing gnome in gnome history. I love you. Father,
you. Yes.
this is Draxos. He's a big cat.
Okay, big
He
cat.
fights big.
Oh, wonderful.
Big, strong cat. Yep.
hello.
He's
Hello.
also half
That
me.
is beautiful. That is wonderful craftsmanship.
I
Could
was
you
like-
have a look at this actually? Maybe
Oh,
like give
please
me.
put it on the. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it detachable or is it just a? Just place your arm out. Just okay.
Dad, I knew you were gonna love this. Also, this is Barbara.
Hello,
She is
Barbara.
like the only other smart person other than you that I've met in my entire life.
I'm never intellectual.
Yeah.
Wonderful to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
She
Okay.
has like more paper than you do.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Only because I have a bookshop.
I tend to work in like metal and gizmos, so it's totally fine. Wonderful. Ah, lovely.
This is Kai. She is an elf.
Nelif.
An elf. A
I
Shadakai,
can see
to
that.
be specific.
Oh, wonderful to see you. He tries to. He kind of like racks his brain. He's just like. Well, it was an elven greeting. Hold on. And in very bad elven, he kind of tries to say like, I see you, but it comes out as like, I have watched you. And he kind of like tries to do the elven bow.
So proud of
I'm gonna do a respectful elven greeting and bow back.
That is a rare sight. I didn't think any of you were here.
There's a few of us around the place.
Ooh, that is.
Yeah,
You
Dad,
know-
I saw 3.
You've seen 3 elves.
Dad, I went up there.
What the? What?
There was like another elf.
What What's going on?
Dad, it was so bad.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, you're a big boy. Oh, who's my big brave boy? You're a big brave boy. I missed you.
I was
I
so
missed you.
You know I didn't. I missed you too.
Okay, good.
Dad, people die when they're killed.
We've talked about this before, yes. Oh, goodness. Oh, you're having a rough time.
I killed 5 people.
Oh, okay.
It was
Hold on.
kind of nice.
Okay, well,
I liked it.
we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Can I help you with anything? I'm so sorry. Do you like
Yes.
tea? Yes?
Oh,
Okay.
tea.
Yes,
Yes.
tea.
What
tea?
Ale?
Yes.
My
Lovely.
dad makes the best tea. I've never tried it.
I make great tea, and there's still a lot of ale left over from the celebration. You missed the party. Oh my goodness. No, not yours. No, not yours. No, we still got time for that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. No, the celebration for the prison underground.
But you didn't wait for me.
Well, I could. It wasn't my decision. It was everyone else's.
Did you
Look,
get my letters?
Yes, of course I got your letters. I didn't know where to send stuff back.
I was trying to tell you
I look, and he like points to something, and there's like a music box. That he was like, well, I was gonna try and send this back to you, but it didn't do anything.
I take it and then I eat it. So I
As
put it-
he's just gonna go, oh, no, as you hear like his voice now scramble
No,
starts coming out of it.
no. It's basically I put it in my mouth. My dad built me this way. It becomes part of my music system. Yeah.
Wonderful. So as you play it, it's just Grimes.
Hi, Dad.
No, I I have a feeling that you might be trying to talk back. This is a pre-recorded
I'm
message.
talking back. Yes, I hear you.
Yes, no, Grant, you've got to stop talking because this is a pre-recorded message.
I'm not talking. Say what
I've
you want.
only got 30 seconds left. This isn't going to last very...
Okay. Dad?
And it starts again.
Hello?
He's like, I'm right in front of you,
Okay, say it again. Say it again.
Grant,
Say it
I'm right in
properly.
front of you.
Hi.
Hi, okay, don't,
Yeah.
anyway. Right, he kind of sits you all down and kind of pulls out some furniture. He's like, okay, so what is going on? What's happening?
I'm like shaking with excitement.
Oh, yes. Okay, wonderful. Behave around guests. Remember, don't get too excitable. Okay, you know what? You're fine. You're okay. Okay, so can I help you? Or have you just come for a visit? There's a lot of awkward pauses
Okay,
going on.
Dad,
I'm
there's
always
a lot.
unaware of
Okay,
social situations.
so basically, we got the money back. I got the thing. They told me to go get a thing, and if I get the thing, then I get the money back. And then I got the thing, but the thing was like taken away. We don't really know where the thing went, but I think it's inside Barbara. And then she's the thing now. So then we went upstairs so that we can get other thing for some ugly toad guy. I told you in my
Okay.
letters a little bit about that.
Yes,
Okay,
you
and
did
then
mention.
now we came back, so we put the clothes back where we found them, and then we saw a weird guy who the mimic refuses to eat. So we killed it.
Okay.
And now the body's just laying somewhere in an alleyway, and I thought like maybe you know somebody who can like come see it.
Like for fun?
I don't
I'm
know.
very
I
confused.
think what Grimes is trying to say
Yes.
is that we need a expert who are professional, who is well versed with anatomy and you know,
you want
organic
like
material.
you want like
Organic.
an autopsy or something. Or
correct.
Like a scientist.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Yes. Okay. Absolutely. I can find someone if it's something weird and unique. Yes, I can get someone to tag along with you.
I knew
I
my
think
dad knew
it's
everyone.
definitely weird and unique.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, we can figure something out. Okay. Let me grab someone for you. Oh,
Amazing.
actually, before hold on 1 second. Grimes, this is for you.
What is that?
It's a letter.
Okay. I put it in my jacket.
You can see it is an envelope.
Oh, it's like thick.
It's very thin, but it's got a tiny little like lump in it.
I pull it back out of my.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just says your name on it. It goes, some large gentleman dropped this off.
How large? Larger than me? Do we know this man?
He was the gentleman who came before.
Oh.
Yes, the grumpy one.
Oh, his friend.
Yes, if
Say
they're
the
friends.
name.
Probably not friends. I didn't know. I didn't really ask.
When did he come?
It was,
Sir, pinstripe suits,
this was the one.
fedora.
Yes, very weird.
You should have shot him,
Damn
Dad.
it.
Well, he seemed quite polite.
You would've
He
taken
he
him.
was looking for you, and then he came and dropped this off.
When did he
This
come?
was, I don't know, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, maybe.
Oh, well, that tracks. It's fine.
Should be fine. Do I
Yes.
open this? Do we want to open?
You can if you want.
Okay, I just flip it open.
There is a single bullet inside with the name Tink scratched into it.
I don't think you have to worry about that, personally.
Yeah.
If it tracks that it was 3 days ago, that's 3 days ago when we spoke to Gumi, and Gumi told us that Mama was basically pressuring us to get the artifact. Artifact now has been delivered, so basically
This should be fine.
I think we're all good.
everything
I'm
is
gonna
fine.
pocket the bullet,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna walk up to my dad and poke him in the face.
You have metal hands that hurts when you do that.
Okay, so you're not a ghost.
No, okay. I'm gonna have to explain how ghosts work. Let me go get my friend. Okay,
Thank
wonderful.
you. Yeah.
Do we think maybe like Tink could help with any, I don't know, upgrades to gear and stuff, or
Oh, yes.
to things to
Does
that
he
could
sell
help?
anything? Like armor?
Or gift things because we're friends with Grimes?
Does he sell stuff?
Absolutely, he does.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He made me. He's the best.
And
He does. He sells, he makes, he repairs, he does all kinds of
Yeah.
things.
If maybe there's anything.
But remember,
you
we
can
also
maybe
have the
help
name
with.
of that other place that
Talks,
Gumi told
talks.
us about.
Talks.
Yes, but here it shall be free because you are my family
It's
now.
definitely not gonna be.
No, and we will support the family business, of course. And
You're not
probably
cheating the
actually
games, it's gonna be
supporting
like my dad owns a shop.
supporting your family is probably much better than supporting any back end
That is
black
absolutely
market
true.
place that
I'm so
Gumi
glad you
would take us to.
understand.
Talks, from what I've heard, is like pretty good.
I'm glad my dad is the best.
Okay.
He's out
Okay.
the room.
And
He's out the room for now, yeah.
I'm glad you understand because it would have been really awkward when I sent you the bill after a week. So like
He's probably gone for about an hour while he goes to try to find someone.
Oh, he's gone to
okay.
find somebody.
he's gonna go find someone.
Right,
why
right.
didn't we go with him?
He said, wait here. Enjoy your tea.
I wanna
Wait,
go
relax.
but I want to go with my dad.
Does he have like a, I don't know,
we-
like an item list or something?
No,
Okay.
it's all up here, baby.
Yeah.
But I can show them the shop.
Oh, well, whilst he's
Yeah,
gone,
you don't know what half it is, but you're like, this is cool stuff.
whilst he's gone, can we do like a short rest?
Yeah, this counts as a short rest, absolutely.
Do we have anything else to like investigate that's on us?
I want to investigate the shop for anything that's been different drastically. Not drastically, like anything that's been like traps or something that someone left. Like anything that's been tampered with that I'm not familiar with.
Like a car bomb or something?
Do we wanna
Not like
investigate
I
the box?
recognize
Yeah.
my father's work.
I'm gonna say because you recognize the shop and everything, I'm not even gonna make you roll. You don't see anything different about the shop. You don't think anyone's come in and changed something or added something.
Cool.
You think you probably won't understand it, so probably someone else will have to explain it to you. That bullet was a threat.
Yeah, they kind of explained that. Barbara
Yeah.
explained that to me.
Yeah.
Barbara.
But because most likely that's all the threat they need to give.
Okay, and then can I, during the short rest, go down to look at the prison?
What? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You could. It's gonna take you a while, but it is just a prison that has been moved in by people. It's now become like an underground home.
Is there people there? Or is
Yeah.
it just my house? Yeah, we have an extension.
No, it's not part of your house. It's
No,
part
I know,
of
I
the
know.
city.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So yeah, there's loads of people. There's loads of families living in there.
Oh, so
Putting
it's
stuff
not.
in.
Wait, I thought there was like a little outside little subway sort of.
No, so essentially this district is made up of lots and lots of
Yes.
like pyramid-sized piles of rubble.
Yes.
The one you live in, at one point when they were trying to expand by tunneling down, tunneled into a prison.
Yes.
Now they own that prison. So now they can just move a lot of stuff into there. Like you
is
probably
a
would have
huge
noticed
win.
as you were coming in, there was actually less people on the streets.
Yeah.
And the
Huge
streets are very
win for the
dangerous
city.
because falling rubble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So your house is a train cart?
Yes.
Only a train cart.
Yes.
That's it.
I mean,
No other rooms?
do I? I mean,
There's
we
probably
have.
some other bits around the corners and stuff.
It's
We
only,
have
I only
some
asked because I would like to
carts.
get my little volcanic box out.
Oh god.
We do have my dad's explosion room.
That might be handy.
It's where he tries to upgrade things, and they
Yeah.
don't always upgrade.
You know what?
Hey.
That's going to be code for. That's what he calls his workshop. Yeah, you can go into his explosion room.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's go to the shattered room.
Do you want to come to the shadow room?
Sure.
Great, because I'm
Why
not going to
not?
lie, that cup of tea has made me feel like myself again.
I told you he makes the best tea.
I
He
know.
also makes the best things. Me.
That is true.
Sure. Fuck it.
He's going to fix your
Why
eye.
not?
So you're going to look at the volcanic box?
I do get it out. Is there like a table in this workshop?
There is actually, so there's like the big workshop table in the middle where he does most of his tinkering, and then there's like little things scrabbled around, but obviously there's a lot of like ash on the walls, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Marks for
Scraps,
explosions.
yes.
Yeah.
And there is in a little corner, basically like when you get an X-ray, there's like a little. When you try out nukes, there's like a little.
A blast shield.
Yeah, that word.
Took you so long to get there.
We'll see.
Okay.
But you are in a room currently that
Yeah,
you
in a
have been guaranteed by Grimes is safe.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Great. Do you think your father would mind us being in here?
It's my house too. And
Okay.
he loves me and he forgives me for anything, including the taking of 5 lives. Which are never
Grimes'
coming
voice
back.
gets like deep as his
Eyes
5
turn
lives.
red.
5 lives.
They're never coming back. Okay, behind the shield of safety.
Well, I don't. We might not need it.
We also
Let's
have
hope.
suits.
Shield of safety is just like a piece of metal.
Great.
It's more like acrylic.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea, but my curiosity is peaking. Although when my curiosity peaked last time, it kind of throws us all into peril.
I hand you, you know,
know
the,
what you're
the
doing.
wielding mask.
Yeah, you get a
Okay,
welding
but
mask.
Yeah.
You've said, oh, nothing's gonna happen if we open
Open it. That's the thing.
Do you open it?
Don't worry about it.
Well, this is the thing. From everything that I've discerned from this box, if anything was inside it wanting to get out, it would have burst out by now because the box is not locked. Which makes
So
me
therefore there
believe.
should be no harm in
Well, that's what I'm thinking as well.
opening it up.
Yeah, we probably don't even need the safety shield. I stand behind the safety shield anyways.
Slowly edging away.
I've been in this room before. I know what happens here. I may survive a lot of things. I'm not stupid.
Do you open the box?
No, I don't know. Do we have anything we really need to do right now?
Just to clarify, we don't really know what's in the box.
You have no idea what's in the
As the
box.
characters,
I
like
have no
we
idea
don't
what's in
know.
The characters have no idea what's in the box.
No. all of the research
hoping
I've
the
done
players
has
don't.
kind of landed on dead ends. The only thing I managed to find out was about the Shattered Isles,
I mean, it's a box.
but I don't know
How big is the box?
if there is direct correlation. It's like this big.
If you want to open the box, open the box.
And it's forged by giants,
Fire giants.
Yeah.
fire giants, which were neither good nor evil, so...
Leaning a bit more towards evil, but that's perspective.
Thought we didn't have
Basically,
voices.
I know it's not a god in here, so that makes me feel a little bit better about opening it up.
I don't trust fire giants, but okay.
Well, you can go join Grimes behind the...
I
Shield.
think no matter where we are in this room, that shield is not going to help.
This seems very
one.
un-Barbara of me, but
No,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
know. Lots of things have happened recently, and I kind of...
I watched you
Fuck
throw
it.
a bag at lights, and then we almost died.
It's true. Right. I place the box in front of me,
It's fine, I can't die.
Oh.
and I spin around 3 times, because that's what I did last time. Something scary happened.
What? Really? Huh.
With Harriet, yeah. I'm looking back on previous Barbara and trying to talk myself out of it, but no, new Barbara is intrigued. And I open the lid.
I start my death
You
music.
see within this box as you kind of open the lid, and it's not even hinged. It's just you kind of take
Oh.
it off and put it on the side. There is a very simple, like purple silk drawstring bag, clearly containing something within it.
Oh. It's just a bag.
For fuck's sake.
Although it's very pretty, I must admit, like, whoever made this made it very nicely.
It is the drawstring bag is closed, and it is clearly holding something within it, and it fits so snugly within that box.
Okay.
I
And it's
see.
not glowing because I don't have detect magic
It's
right
not
now, so
glowing.
it's just
It
a
just looks like a
purple
little
silk bag.
silk bag, like a little drawstring
Just a
bag.
little drawstring bag.
Like
Oh,
that
so
big, like a
pretty.
little-
Just
Yeah.
a bag?
Yeah.
Just a bag? No.
It's just a bag, guys. It's just a bag. It's a silk bag.
So there's no more boom ba.
As I'm looking at the bag, is anything moving within the bag, or is
Nothing
it
is
just
moving, no.
It's just there.
Just
it's
there.
just a bag.
It's just a closed drawstring bag with something inside it.
Right.
Oh, that was a little bit lackluster. Are you next to me?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just like, oh,
I'm at the
I didn't
door.
expect
Can
this.
I do?
to be
Can
honest.
I do an insight or something check on the bag?
Insight is for like people, like it's not.
I don't know.
It's not
I don't
glaring.
have
An
arcana.
investigation, then?
Arcana, huh?
Would it be an investigation?
Investigation.
To investigate it, you'd have to open the drawstring bag.
God damn it. Can
Is
I
anything gonna
perform
happen
to
if
it?
we open the bag?
I don't know.
Well,
You
look,
don't know.
all I know is that when I saw the magic emanating from this thing, it was unlike anything that I have seen.
Well,
Are we just gonna stare at this bag forever?
no,
or
we
what's
can
happening?
ask my dad. He knows everything.
Your dad's not here right now.
Yes, but he'll come back.
Narratively, this is up to you.
What do you mean?
This is
Okay.
Kyle, the DM, saying he will not come back until you make a decision. He will not give you an answer to this.
Right.
Nor will I.
I think this is Amy's choice, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. I reach into the box and I pick up the drawstring bag, and it's about this. Does it take up the full like size of the box?
Yeah, as if like there was a little cutout where this bag and whatever's inside fits snugly.
Okay.
I'm watching intently, but I'm running to hide behind the thingy. But it looks like I'm like normal, like I'm just walking backwards.
How are we doing health-wise, guys? We feeling good? Because I'm feeling great.
Does anyone need my last heal?
Why? It's just a bag. I don't understand.
Just a bag. Look, it's really pretty.
Just me?
To be honest,
Nice.
actually, I might put some like trinkets in it and stuff. Let me just I open it up and I look inside.
See a deck of cards.
I see a deck of cards.
There's a deck of cards inside.
Oh. Well, guys, I think we're gonna have to go to the local tavern because there's just some cards in here.
Oh, we can play a game my dad taught me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I come back as if I wasn't in hiding.
Great. Okay. Well, I reach into the bag then, and then I take the deck of cards out
Yeah,
and I
it's
put
a
it on the
large-
table.
They're not playing card size, they're more like tarot card size.
Oh, okay, so they're big. Great. Okay. Do I know what tarot cards are?
You would know what tarot cards
Okay,
are.
so Barbara would know. Well, this definitely is not what I expected to take out of this bag.
I mean, they're just cards. They're not harmful. I don't understand.
Can I do... Oh, I didn't know what check it would be to see if I have any understanding by looking at these cards what they are.
Can I draw one? Just to look at it?
You mean just
What
look
are you
at
thi-
it?
what are you thinking,
If you
Bob?
draw it,
What
it's
do you
gonna be whatever that card
Yeah,
is.
no, like as in I walk up and just look at
Is that
it.
what the card is?
Just pull one out and look at it.
So you're deciding to draw a card?
Grimes dies immediately.
Whoa.
Yes.
Don't touch my cards like
I'm
that.
gonna
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you want to stop me? I'm reaching down to grab a card.
Oh.
Okay, I bat your hand out the
Okay.
way. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just having a look at them first.
I just wanted to look closer.
Well, you can peer like that then.
I stick my fully like.
This is where
Okay.
things are going to get a little bit weird, timey-wimey, me
Spacey
explainy, DM explainy, Kyle talk to players and characters at the same time. I'll let you know this for free.
Okay.
If you just happen to look, like if you were to turn the deck over and like spread the cards out, you could see what they are.
Okay.
They all have different images. Like you kind of turn them over and kind of spread them out.
Okay.
There's one that is a weird, strange creature. It says aberration on it.
Okay.
There's lots of others like this. They all show different images, different names, different designs.
Okay. Do I get a specific pull to any of them that are spread? No.
This is now where things get interesting because I'm gonna step out of the narrative a little bit to explain this. There's a reason why I asked Grimes if they decided to pull a card. This is a very interesting thing you guys have grabbed, which I did not expect you to have. So with that, I must feel I have to give you a warning.
Oh gosh.
This item is probably the most fantastical / game-breaking item in the game. I won't give you any specifics, but if someone were to draw a card, I must give them a warning and allow them to the player to make an informed decision. Potentially amazing things could happen to that character, or truly, truly terrible things to the level where your character is not playable anymore. You could also, and do not let this discourage you, you could break my game. That specifically, I don't want to discourage you. If you wish to draw a card and it breaks my game, bring it on.
I think we should all do it.
And for the players at home who do know what this is, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is because unless you have the identify spell, you're not going to know.
I cast Identify. Cast Identify!
This is an item called the Deck of Many Things.
The deck of many things. Okay.
Each card represents a different aspect of the universe and of creation. To use this deck of cards, someone must declare that they wish to draw from the deck and how many cards they wish to draw. Once you have declared those cards and drawn those cards, you can never draw from the deck again. If you draw a card, the effect immediately happens. If you declare 3 cards, draw the first 2 and go, I don't want to draw another card, the card will automatically draw itself after 1 hour. You can choose any number of cards to draw from the deck. And for the audience at home, no cards have been pulled out. This is actually the deck of many more things. There are 66 cards in here. Just to make it more fun. No card has been removed. I am shuffling.
And then the effects within these cards, they affect us for the entire game until we die?
Some cards, depends what the card is.
So it depends. So some are like for like 10 minutes or an hour. Some are like forever.
Normally it's unless this happens. So it's not like, I mean, I'm not going to tell you any more.
No,
You
no,
don't
no,
know what the
literally.
cards do.
And the card, in theory, will only affect that person.
In theory. Again,
Oh my
it
god!
depends.
My palms are sweating.
Knees weak, arms
weak.
are
Mom
heavy.
spaghetti.
I'm going to let you guys
Dad
know right
spaghetti.
now. I, as a Dungeon Master, am so excited and so terrified for what this could do. Because because whatever happens on these cards, I cannot stop.
Right, well,
They are just now here. This is a smoking gun I've put in the room permanently.
pretty much. So
If
yeah,
any of you at any point declare you want to draw from this deck, let me know.
So I've cast Identify and I basically tell you
Yes.
all of the
Yes.
information that we were just told. I don't think we should do anything with this right now. Personally.
It's so pretty. Can I?
We
look
should
at
hold
it?
on to it,
Oh my goodness, yes.
and if
Yes.
there's any seriously dire moment
Potentially.
in the future,
Yes.
then maybe it's so tempting, but it's
that's
also
the thing.
very, very, very frightening.
It's the temptation. And every part of my psyche right now is telling me to not give in to that temptation. And I implore you should all do the same, despite...
Well, you
I could
could
be a god.
mess Kyle's world up.
But you could also die.
Oh, you could.
Your
This
characters
works.
have no frame of reference, but they know.
I mean, I hate
from
gods,
your
so...
identify will know truly incredible things could happen or
Truly terrible things
Yeah.
could happen.
Now that you've done identify, you understand the level of power these things are.
Yeah.
When I say the level of divinity, and it is divine magic, because it can undo and rearrange the fabric of the universe to make things work the way the cards say.
No. I've had enough power for once. No, I've had enough influence, outside influence, ruining my life. If I could tell you anything, no. At least not right now. But potentially, yes, Draxos, if we get into a dire situation, not that I would wish any of you go through what I went through, and what I went through probably isn't anything like what might happen if any of you pull a card from this deck. But only then, if you really feel like there's no other choice, you can pull from this deck.
I, for one, have had too much trauma in my life, and I have goals to meet. So for now, I'm not going to pull anything.
It's
I am
not worth it.
Still high off seeing my dad again for the first time in a millennia, so I'm kind of like not really grasping how serious you are. That I'm just like, these are pretty, and if given the chance, I would actually try to.
You do have the chance.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
you
I'm
can.
saying I'm not gonna.
No, you can look at them. We have them splayed out across the table. You can look at
Yeah,
the
but
pretty
I
pictures.
know I don't want to touch
but don't pick any of them.
But they have to declare that they're pulling
Yes.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You have to
cannot
declare.
see all the cards. And it's one of those, and you may even end up testing this out. If you have them all arranged on the floor and you put them back together and then do it again, they're in a different order.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
rearrange themselves. So it is
So
impossible
it's-
to cheat with the deck of many things.
It is chance.
Pure chance.
This is not me drawing a card. This is not me activating this.
Mm-hmm.
Can I read one of the cards?
You can look at one.
Yeah.
But that's drawing a
No,
card.
it's not.
As in,
Because
you
they're
can do the thing
splayed
of
out.
like tarot cards. If you turn them, there are ways to cheat it.
Yeah.
Like for example, you have to declare you're doing one. If you don't declare and just pick one, it stops people from accidentally picking a card.
Yeah.
You can find a way to look at them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just like out of curiosity, I want to read one out loud in character. That's it.
There's
Just
one that says mage, and there's a picture of a person with a staff, and magic going everywhere.
it doesn't say what it does or anything, right?
No, they
Tarot
don't.
cards have
Lovely.
one word on them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so Kyle, DM, you have a list then of what each of these cards will do?
That is correct. And I will let you know.
Right.
The only way you guys ever get to pull or look at these cards is by your character drawing one.
Okay.
Once these cameras turn off, you can't look at the cards.
Well, I kind of figured that.
You cannot have someone else draw for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Dungeons and Dragons experience.
Okay. So this is a Dungeons and Dragons thing. This isn't a Kyle making a mechanic for
This
the
is
game.
not a Kyle making a thing.
Okay.
This is a thing. If there are players watching this, they may have gone insane that I put this in the game.
Hey, I mean, you put it there, but the likelihood of us picking it up was like a 0 in however many chance, and we
I had
did
a panic
the
attack
thing.
about you picking up this box.
No! Oh my
A full-on panic attack. I was like, they could break everything. They could break my world. They could change
We
things.
should have
I'm so
opened it at
excited.
the museum.
And again, do not let that deter you. Break my world. Do it.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god.
Right. I'm gonna collect the cards up, and I'm gonna put them back inside the silk
In the little
bag,
bag.
and I'm gonna put the silk bag into my satchel.
Absolutely.
So if any of you feel the urge
Right.
in a
your
dire
character sheet.
situation,
Deck of many things.
Put that
Tell
down in
me.
your inventory, yeah.
oh yeah.
Maybe if Draxos loses all hope, then yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Those cards are very shiny.
I'm going to say around about this time, your father comes back with this, like,
We just had a very eerie,
you just had a whole
dark
moment, and you
moment,
come
just
and go,
like
okay, for some reason you're in here. Okay, wonderful. Okay.
I run and hug him.
Oh, goodness.
I
You're
missed
very
you.
strong.
Never do that again.
I'm so sorry. Well, this is my friend Galensky.
Hi, Galinsky.
This is this little goblin guy. I was like, hi.
Hi, Mr. Galinsky.
Okay. Where are we going?
Oh, yeah, come see the body.
Okay.
Dad, you want to come with?
No, I'm good. I've seen enough death for my lifetime. I'll be here. I'm not gonna come with you. You're a big boy now. You're gonna go on your own.
I need like
But
upgrades first.
I haven't seen you in so long.
Look, go and check this thing out, then you come back and you can talk to me about it, okay? But I want a nap.
Promise?
Yes, I'm very old.
Okay, how do I get messages from you?
Tell me an address. You put an address when you send a letter.
I don't have a dress.
Wherever you're
I'm
living.
a boy.
Okay.
Dad.
Well, firstly, that's subjective. Secondly, wherever you are and wherever you're staying, you send the letter from. You have to write on the letter that's where you are.
So I have
know
to
where
put
to go.
the metronome on the letter when I...
Can one of you explain it to him?
Okay.
We will, yes.
Okay,
Don't worry.
perfect. So you head off with
Bye-bye
Galensky.
now.
Yes, we do.
Bye-bye.
This tiny little goblin like suspenders and a shirt
Say
that's
bye
very
back,
stained.
Dad.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you.
I also love you more
Thank
than
you.
anything itself. You are my proudest achievement. My big brave boy. Mwah.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
And you, I do hope you come. No, seriously though, come back afterwards.
Oh, yes, of
There's a
course.
cool weird
Yes.
dead thing I want to know. So you go with Galensky to find the body.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yay.
And Galensky is just like, whoa, fuck, this is crazy.
Are we looking at it?
Yeah, we'll just skip time to you
Great.
guys at the body. Like, it literally pans from that beautiful moment to you and a little goblin being like, fuck, he's dead as shit.
Well, yes.
Yes, I blew him up.
He didn't, well, okay. I wasn't really explained what happened. What?
Do you recognize anything familiar about
Yeah,
this?
he's dead.
Are we still
Anything
inside
else?
the little room?
Yeah, you guys are inside the
Right.
tunnel now with a little light. And he's
Okay,
just like,
I
he's dead.
cast dancing lights so that you can get a better look.
Okay, cool. What did you want me to, what do you want me to do?
Okay, so we have a mimic, and it refuses to eat him, but it eats everything else. So we're just a little bit confused as to what exactly is this thing?
You want me to tell you what it is?
No, but also like
I
we
can tell you
know
by
it's,
looking. It's part bugbear, part weird thing.
it's also her friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The bugbear part.
Fuck the other part, I guess. I don't know.
Do you know?
You want an autopsy, don't you? You want an autopsy?
We want an
Yes.
autopsy. We want to
Okay,
know.
so-
We want to know if you can tell where it came from or where it was
happened?
made.
You've got to really explain things more. So far, you just pointed the body and went, "What happened?" And I'm like, "You
just
tell
as
me. You
confused
killed
as
him."
you are.
Okay, he put like from a little bag, like a little doctor's bag, leather sack, kind of opens up, pulls out like a stethoscope and like microscope, a few other things. He like takes slices off.
Okay.
He's gonna make a medicine check to see what he understands of this thing.
Could I give him advantage because obviously I'm smart?
You're gonna. I'll
And I've
allow
like
it.
read
I'll
stuff.
allow it. Yeah, you guys are all kind of assisting, and mostly it's him just being like, "Hold the light."
Yes, let me move my dancing lights
Yeah, he's
closer
just like,
to
okay,
you.
it's beautiful. Wow. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. Well, yeah, bugbear. And something else. How do I explain it? There's another. There's traces of another chemical in here which has thickened his blood.
What is the chemical?
I don't know. I have no frame of reference. It's some kind of. It looks very, very similar to one of the drugs out there.
One of the drugs?
Yeah, one of the street drugs. It's called like rapid growth. Makes you really big and strong. But it seems to be like a mutated variation of that. Which, if you have a look at it, kind of like, hey, look at this. You have no idea what you're looking at, but he's like, okay, so if you look at like some of the blood cells and all that kind of stuff, they've been morphed into something else in other parts of his DNA. So it's not that something's been added and things have been taken away. It's not like he's been spliced. It's something. His cells have been morphed and mutated over time, like natural mutation, like almost like mana sickness, which is a disease some of you may know about if you spend too much time around open like sources of mana tech, like the mana fuel. You can get very, very sick and have some mutations. He's like almost like that. But yes, he's been subjected to something that has mutated him, and it seems to have been whatever this strange substance is in his blood, which is like a drug, but that itself is mutated.
Okay.
So
So he was given something that made him go, "Ugh." And I guess and something else must have been introduced into it to match
What about the...
Almost like how cells replicate themselves by like matching
Yes.
other cells. Almost like something else was introduced, mutated, and so the cells started matching that instead of themselves.
And you said it was a strain of rapid growth that had been mutated.
Yeah, something like that.
Did one of you pick up the syringe that the chef lady used in the Arcanist pages?
You did.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
I think I did, yeah.
Can you get it out? Can I see if there's any residue inside the syringe and see if it looks
So there's a
similar?
little bit of residue. He looks at it and goes, "It's the exact same. Mutation, everything. Yeah.
The exact same.
Same mutation. That's it. Where'd you get
Oh.
these?
We were fighting somebody and they took it out and injected themselves.
Well, that was the wrong thing, I guess.
It was very bad.
Mutated strain of rapid growth.
But if your
The
friend didn't sound like he would willingly
No.
do something like
He-
that to him.
Everything that he said was I guess he was forced into this, and like people attacked him or took
Wait,
him away somewhere.
Guys, the people that came to the Arcanist pages that day,
The
they were the unifiers.
The unifiers.
So maybe if we see the unifiers.
Make an investigation check.
Can I ask the goblin if
I
he
wrote this down,
knows?
Kyle.
Yeah.
Can I ask the goblin straight up if he knows the unifiers?
I've heard of him, yeah.
14.
It's interesting. You only ever picked up the syringe. You only stated you picked up. You never really gave much of a look to it. Investigate it now, and it is one of those drugs. It's like a stimulant, a syringe. But you turn it over, the part that you've never really looked at. Rapid growth, the drug itself, tends to be man-made, so it's never going to be in a syringe of this quality. You see on the back of it the IGC logo.
Oh my god.
There's an IGC logo on the back of this syringe.
We can assume that IGC has something to do with.
They're making rapid growth, and either people are stealing it or
Are
they're shipping
they-
it out to the
I
No,
local
because
gangs.
IGC keeps us safe.
What are
IGC
the
is what
departments?
keeps everything running and everything good.
I've
But
been
big
around it.
governments, organizations. I mean, there's always some kind of corrupt element.
I don't know about good. My dad never likes
What?
bad people.
What?
Been in the city long enough to know that IGC isn't all good.
What are the different departments in IGC? Like,
There's a department for military, there's a department for information, for sciences, for art, for business. There's
it's maybe like
it's the kind of thing that they are the only mega corporation, so they have every department.
so it makes sense. Maybe like
Every department is IGC.
You know, but if IGC is behind this, we can't.
They're a very large, powerful organization that will track us down if they realize that we're onto this.
yeah, but if they're doing something bad, then
My dad told me
They're
to
always
stay
doing
away.
something bad. It's IGC.
but this is innocent people.
Maybe they're testing it in a lab and he broke free.
Even so, they shouldn't be testing
They shouldn't be testing it on
people
nice
or
people.
humanoids.
I don't think they're giving it away to anybody and everybody.
Well, no.
Well-
All of my understanding of the drug trade down here, which albeit isn't a lot, but from everything that I've read, is something. This drug, you don't administer it in something as fancy as that.
But
You can't afford it.
So the Unifiers guy, I guess, had it. Was given a sample of it, so maybe they have more.
We can go talk to
The
the
So we could,
unifiers.
I don't know, we can go and at least go. I mean, this is, we don't have many leads on any of these
Wait.
things, but we also have the Mama situation, so I don't know.
I go into my satchel and I get out, and I remember I got given some letters because you got a letter and that sparked my brain. Inside the letter, I had some letters from IGC, some letters from the Iron Hand, and a letter from the Unifiers, but there was also a matchbox which had a painted lady on it, which I think was from the Pleasure District, and we never explored them. So maybe we should go with that. Because whoever gave me these letters, because all of these letters wanted the artifact, and now the artifact is linked to the dice, which is linked to potentially this. I don't know, is it linked?
Okay,
I have no idea.
okay, well, maybe we go to the painted lady thing, and then if that's a dead end, we go to the Unifiers. Yeah.
What is?
Did we
fair.
read the letters?
Yes.
All of the letters
all-
basically were asking for the artifact.
I will say that's not a bad thread to pull on. The one thing I will say is, from all the back and forth thing you guys have been doing, it is now pretty late in Feramis.
Maybe we should.
Probably best to rest and
Yeah, go have a rest.
Find an inn
we
or
could
something.
Go
We
back
could go
to
back
my
to
dad, and I'm
No, we could go back to the Arcanist pages and see if anyone's returned or anything.
I'll see if the new
Can we go back
shopkeeper's
to the
come back.
bakery and get my armor?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
can
could
do that.
But then maybe go back to the
Arcanist
bookstore and
pages.
see
If
if
Janet is
anyone's
still there.
returned or has any information, and then rest, and then have a look at things in the morning.
Well, yeah, you need to go feed your cat as well.
Yes.
So, like,
I'd like to
Can we
feed my cat.
go to the bakery, get my armor, and then go to the Arcanist pages?
Yeah.
We'll say
We could-
very quickly you do a
can-
stop off. Hagatha will not leave you
Hang on,
alone.
before.
You're right, darling.
Because I'm guessing, like, before we leave the body, were there, like, maggots and everything around?
In the nest there had been some maggots. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I guess does the... I don't remember his name. Does he, like...
Galensky has no idea. He's
no
like,
idea.
"These are
There's
wee
no,
maggots."
like, connection. He can't understand why there's a connection between the maggots
Actually, no, he will be able to
him.
tell you. Okay, these are interesting.
Because he was, like, vomiting them up.
Their cell structure isn't formed, it's loose. The cells are falling apart.
So they're not fully formed.
Like
They're deteriorating.
like deteriorating, yeah. Like they're deteriorating at the same rate they should be growing.
So they're dying.
Dead.
They're
dead.
Yeah.
Aborted.
Well, that's dark.
I don't
probably-
know
I'll-
what that means.
I'll probably go home now.
Okay.
I'll walk
Okay.
him home because I
Okay.
want to stop
thank
by.
you.
Can I climb on your shoulders?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a great day.
Come here.
Yeah. We chuck you like a couple credits to
Yeah.
say thanks.
Really good day. All right. So you two are heading home. Are you for the night?
Yeah.
You grab your armor from Hagatha.
Yeah. I try and sweet talk her a bit and then like leave.
Oh, she probably keeps you for like an extra hour.
Yeah, fair.
I'm going back to my dad's.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you guys rest for the night.
I guess
Also,
I'll head back
my
to the
mimic is with
Arcanist
me.
pages.
Yes. So we'll jump to you guys very quickly. Both of you make a perception check.
Well, I'm with them.
Then you make a perception check too.
We're leaving Grimes?
Yeah, Grimes is ahead of time.
I'm just going to.
This is basically you guys are going to go to sleep for the night, and then we can change everything up.
14.
Okay.
13.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dirty 20.
Beautiful. All of you see this. As you head up to the Arcanist pages, seems like, the outside may have been cleaned a little bit. Seems quite nice. As you go up to the door to go on in, and it's pretty late at this point, so you think the store part may be closed, but obviously you're allowed in. It's you. And it's been a day or two now. You think it's all cleared up and ready for guests. You see taped to the outside of the door is a glass with liquid with like a rag in it and a set of matches.
Do I know that's a Molotov cocktail?
You absolutely know
Great.
it's a Molotov cocktail. And you know
Taped
that's
to the
a threat.
door.
Taped to the door?
Taped to the
I
door.
love the idea of anyone failing that check. What would have happened?
As in they wouldn't have noticed and just carried on.
There's a bomb on your door and you're just gonna walk, okay.
I mean, it's very.
They could have just assumed it was trash. It's a trash
Yeah,
door.
you also have bottles
Do
taped
we-
to your front door.
Is this
Your
like...
hair.
Why
Is
are we
this a-
being threatened? I thought you said that your dealings with the Bloody Iron Hound
They
would be
should
done
be.
as soon as we paid your debt off. So why are they
Our
now
debt off?
coming to my place of zen and peace and fucking it up?
You are the item.
Well, the last time the item was recorded to be seen was in your shop.
Do
So
good
far,
point.
2 of you have been left warnings or threats.
Also, we
haven't
don't
been to
know.
Kai's
We
yet.
don't know when this was left here. It could
Can
have
I
been
go
before
upstairs?
our debt was paid off.
Yeah, you go into your apartment.
It could have. It could just be a threat,
Anyone
and then
been in my
the debt was paid.
apartment?
That's it.
It's hard to tell straight away. You kind of go in and you're like, okay, well, everything is a small apartment. I don't notice anything has been moved around. You just hear a little wow, wow. The little cat kind of with its little bell kind of comes up to you. Its collar's different.
Is there a thumb on
the
the collar?
collar now?
You kind of pick up your cat. It's like, meow. And it's just a little basic like leather collar, kind of crappy, like it was like a bracelet or something that's been kind of tied around his neck, which has a little name tag on it. There's lunch.
Can I take the collar off?
You absolutely can. and put on its other collar, which says Misty.
I was gonna say, if you're not gonna name your cat, this shit happens.
Oh, now I feel bad because I used to have a cat called Misty.
Good.
That's a cat
Do
in
not kill my cat.
I wasn't gonna. It was just a threat.
Draxos sees like all this happens. Like, I feel like I should go back to like
Your
my place.
Where is your home, Drax?
It's at the fighting ring.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I train and live.
Gumi has like a little apartment. Not Gumi, sorry. Keeve.
Keeve.
They're both little and annoying people.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
not. I love them both. Keeve has a little apartment for you, kind of near his.
Oh, like, what, is it like above the fighting ring? I never decided.
You don't.
this.
You don't have your own fighting. Basically, he would hire you out and be like, "Hey, we're going to this place to fight."
Gotcha. Okay.
I guess we know that Tozak dropped off the warning for Grimes. Is there any kind of check we can do to assume that it's the same people who have left warnings?
You can assume the same thing. There's no real evidence to see
Way to
what
tell.
size of person has been here.
Well, I'm gonna take the Molotov cocktail because this is handy.
You have three Molotov cocktail.
Oh yeah. Well, you gonna sleep in your apartment? Because I'll sleep in
Yeah.
my little nook here. Are you gonna go back home?
Well, yeah, I don't sleep here, so I guess.
I mean, I could prop you up in a book in Cove if you'd like.
No, I need my own bed. I think.
That's about it.
Has anybody else?
Oh my gosh,
Being
yes.
in a kind of
Oh,
stage like
I knock
has-
on Harriet's door to see if either Harriet or Janet is there.
But before I leave, I'll say I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
sounds good.
I'm gonna hang around for this bit. And then...
Fair.
So Harriet never had like a door to her room. It was just kind of like a straight
Oh, it's
hallway.
just, yeah.
But you kind of yell, and Janet kind of pokes her head round and goes, "Oh, hello, dear.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hi, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to disturb you, but
Oh,
I was
it's
just.
okay. Did you want to stay again?
Well, yes, if it's not an issue. Thank
grab
you.
some blankets or something.
Thanks so much.
Oh, your robot friend. I made them a sweater. They asked for a sweater. I made them a sweater.
Oh, you're so kind.
They're a robot, so I thought it's probably a little big, but
You know, bigger's probably
big is
better.
Bigger is
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Amazing,
Yeah.
thank you. I fold it up and I pop it in myself.
It's like the Charlie Brown style pattern, but in like black and white.
They're
I will
gonna
make
love
it
that.
and wear it next episode.
Perfect. You asked for a sweater.
Sure, you will.
Draxos. Oh, go on.
Sorry, can I ask Janet
Yeah.
if they had if they like noticed anyone hanging around the shop like weirdly? Did they see who taped this onto the door?
Oh, yeah. There was he was a really big guy.
Bugbear?
No.
No?
No, he was very sweet. He had like scars on him and stuff all over his.
Oh, did they say really mean words about him?
They did.
They
It was very sad.
Okay.
Well,
yes.
he asked if it was okay if I tape something to the door. And
All
I
right.
thought,
Okay. Well, at least he asked first.
it was
Bless
very
him.
sweet.
Okay.
I thought, okay, well, whatever it is,
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's okay. You don't need to know. It's
Yeah.
fine. That's
Yeah.
all right. Well, I'm glad to see that you're doing well. Has anyone else come to the shop at all?
Harriet, come back.
No, I've not seen her, I'm afraid.
Neither have we.
No, only a couple of people, some of the regulars. That's it. They were kind of excited to see the store. They thought it was going to maybe be some grand reopening, and no,
And
Yeah.
you don't know where Harriet is.
afraid not.
That's okay. Well, thank you.
Can we make like an inside check and as to whether or not she
Absolutely
is
make an
telling the
inside
truth?
check. Go for it.
And I'm gonna have no idea because that is only 11.
Seems to be telling the truth. Draxos, unless there's anything else you want to do.
I say goodnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Beautiful. Draxos, you head home. By the time you get home, pretty late at night at this point, so you like stumble into your apartment. You open the door. First thing you see is your place is totally trashed. Definitely a less subtle message for you. Like your bed has been turned over and torn apart. Any of your belongings have been, which you don't have much of, have been ripped. Like you had like a big, like one of those weighted like punching bags, which has just been slit and just all the contents opened up. And you kind of see, kind of sitting in the middle of the floor, covered in cuts and bruises, one of their robotic legs at a horrible broken angle, is Keeve,
he
looking
alive?
very ashamed of himself. No, he's alive. He looks beaten up, but he's just kind of sitting there.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, and he kind of looks at you and just kind of go, hey, Draxos. And that's where we're going to end that session. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That thing is gonna be
Can
interesting.
Tommy draw a card?
No.
No.
Tommy can never draw a card unless your character is drawing a
You
card.
hate me.
Oh my god.
So much, but
So-
slowly we are sowing the seeds.
You are putting things together. Secret. Learning more about each other, the world, what is happening.
Oh my god.
So much. And
I
still
don't
so
want
much
to
to
end.
learn.
I want to keep going.
4 more hours.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
She needs to go home.
We need to go.
We also need to go home. But I love that I get to have this. I get to have a fucking Chekhov's gun here every single day.
Kyle's gun.
Forever now. It's Kyle's gun. But until then, we will see you next time. We love you. Thank you so much. Say goodbye, everybody.
Oh, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching.